we'll be bringing you all the action later on tonight. But right now, we're going to get ready for this game. And these are two teams, the smaller schools in our area, Ken, but they play great football.
You know, Fox Creek won their region last year, and Williston has been in the finals for the last 6 or 7 years in a row. Both good football teams. Interesting sidelight for me tonight. It's humid out here tonight, and these are small schools. They got some players going both ways. I'm going to make a prediction that we see some little fatigue come in tonight and probably some cramping as we go along. And it should be a good football game.
Fox Creek was one of your upset picks from a couple of weeks
indeed.
ago. Williston, on the other hand, they've got some really, really good skill people, especially at running back.
They do. They're loaded at running back. Before the season even started, Youngblood felt like he had 6 or 7 guys that could run the ball, and then obviously they got added Shakur Chisholm, so now they have even more people. So if the humidity does play a role and they do have to go deeper into the bench, Williston kind of has the advantage there in terms of running backs.
Last time we saw Shaky, he was playing at Barnwell High School. He has moved on by way of Allendale to Williston now, and we'll see him tonight in our Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week. We'll be back and look at all the other games in the area when we return in just a moment.
We give very good deals. We don't have the overhead and the dock fees and all the junk that all the newer, fancier dealers do. So people like that hometown atmosphere, and it works for us. And so we continue to do what works for us. And so we just like to keep it plain and simple. You come see us, you'll be glad you did.
Weekends are for resting, relaxing, and recharging your batteries. A good weekend can also give you the time to catch up on business you couldn't get to during the week. For Security Federal Bank customers, that means banking business. What does 7-day banking mean to your banker? More importantly, what does it mean to you? At Security Federal Bank, being open 7 days a week means just that. That's why our Southside branch on Whiskey Road in front of Target is open for business every day, even Saturday and Sunday. We're proud to be the only bank to be open 7 days a week in Aiken County.
Since 1970, Bragg Heating Company has been keeping Aiken and the surrounding communities comfortable. Our factory-trained staff can keep you on top of the latest in heating and cooling technology, and our complete metal shop allows us to make any specialty piece your home may need. We recommend the best systems for your home: Trane, Carrier, Mitsubishi ductless, and Bosch geothermal systems. We accept most major credit cards and offer financing, so when you need your system maintained, repaired, or replaced, call Bragg Heating Company. We're here to make you comfortable.
Did you know in the United States someone dies in a drunk driving accident every 52 minutes? I know the statistics all too well. We represent the innocent victims of alcohol-related crashes. We see firsthand the devastation that alcohol can cause for victims and their families. Too often it leads to serious injuries or worse. On behalf of the Chandler Law Firm, a law firm representing injured people, we urge you, please don't drink and drive.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Tonight we are in North Augusta for Fox Creek and Williston-Elko. Before we talk extensively about that game, let's talk a little bit about the other games going on in the area. Aiken is playing host to North Augusta. Aiken, quite frankly, was the best I've seen Aiken look in years. So it was great to see them play well. They'll have their hands full tonight.
They will indeed have their hands full. North Augusta has a tremendous advantage over them over the last several years. I think, Eric, you mentioned in the newspaper that they were winning by scores of 26-7 over the last 6 years or something like that. They've dominated this series. But I've got a funny feeling tonight, okay? I think this is going to really be an interesting game, and my reason is this. I really saw a different Aiken football team last week when we had them on the Game of the Week. And if their offensive line, if that little click in your head went on for them and they realize what they have to do, they've got skilled people, and they have an offensive line that is capable. They played the best I've seen them play in 5 years, and I think it could be a great football game because of that. On the other side of the coin for me, I think the quarterback for North Augusta is just a cut above. So I think North Augusta will probably prevail, and I wouldn't doubt that Washington will have another huge game.
You know, it's interesting that he talks about the record. North Augusta's had the best of it for the last few years. Before that, Aiken had the best of it for quite some time. I think the overall record is mid-40s to low 40s for Aiken or something like that.
Something around that. It's kind of flipped back and forth with who's been in charge of the series here in recent years. But along the lines of what you were saying earlier, Aiken's offense did get going last week, and North Augusta's offense has been going throughout the season, but something's going to have to give this week because both defenses have also been playing well. And you saw last week with the secondary stepping up for Aiken, and they were also able to slow the run. They've been able to do that all year, really, and a testament to that is what they were able to do against Strom Thurmond in the first week. It may have been a loss for them. However, they've had the most success against Strom Thurmond. We've seen Strom Thurmond put up big numbers after that. So Aiken's defense could be the real deal, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with Landon Washington and the powerful offense of North Augusta.
Yeah, talking about Washington, he's just a sophomore, but when we saw him at Midland Valley, he really impressed us. 4 touchdown passes, throwing a couple more rushing, if I remember correctly.
He did.
It was a really a heck of a performance and a sophomore.
And I'll tell you, for me, I think he's the best pure passer I've seen in this area in the last few years. There are other quarterbacks that are outstanding. I mean, we've got some really talented kids that play quarterback in this area. But Washington, in terms of just throwing the football and making it get where it's supposed to get in a hurry, I think he's the best I've seen.
Yeah, and then on the other side is Bryson Jones. And you look at what he was able to do last week. He had 3 touchdown passes, a couple rushing, an outstanding performance. He's got speed to burn, and then you got Sanders and Simpkins too.
They have the weapons as well. And if Jones can figure out something like he did last week, he said he looked at what the defense was giving him, and once Simpkins got behind the linebackers, he just picked them apart last week. And if he can figure out something like that in the game against North Augusta, it probably won't be as easy as it was against Druid, but if he can figure out something like that, they could have another big game offensively.
And if I may, the one thing that Aiken has not had for years is confidence. I think they have a reason to be confident going into this football game, and that makes a heck of a difference. In high school especially, even more than college and the pros, the kids decide whether they can beat a team before they ever step on the field. All right, and Aiken, I don't think in the past 5 or 6 years has thought they would beat North Augusta. I think after last week, they walk on that field tonight and think, we can beat North Augusta if we play well.
I think that's a lot to do with it, but North Augusta's been very good at coming out and punching people in the mouth and getting ahead and making that confidence go away. So it'll be a fun game to watch. Looking at some of these other games, Midland Valley's at Silver Bluff. Silver Bluff has done a little bit better than last year. Midland Valley, of course, has the cars in the garage.
They do have the cars in the garage, and they also defeated Silver Bluff last year 42-12. A 30-point difference. Now, I admit, I think Silver Bluff is much improved this year. I think they're better offensively and defensively. And frankly, Midland Valley has had a couple of tough losses. We think they're a good football team, but I don't know that Silver Bluff will be able to overcome a 30-point turnaround in 1 year. I think Midland Valley will probably win the game, but I think it's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, Knight's expecting a fight from the Bulldogs as well.
Sure.
He said they, just as we've been saying all year, they seem to be a better team. They've been able to do some other things. And, of course, Midland Valley has had those tough losses. But when you look at it, they've had those losses to arguably 2 of the best teams in the area.
If not the 2 best.
Yeah, if not the 2 best. Strom Thurmond's ranked in the Meteor poll in Class 2A, and North Augusta's receiving votes in Class 4A. So those 2 losses can't be that concerning tonight. But this game is he considers it a big test for them going forward, and he's hoping they can build on some things so that when region play rolls around, they can get that offense and defense going at the same time and not fall behind early as they have been in recent games.
Speaking of Strom Thurmond is playing host to South Aiken. South Aiken got Bowen Smith back last week, and they just really had their way with Glen Hills. One big, can they keep that momentum going at Strom?
Well, I think they can keep the momentum going, but I don't think they will. They beat Strom Thurmond last year in a huge, shocking surprise to all of us when we saw the result of that ball game. And then they ended up with a much worse record, so I think we could safely say Strom was a better team, but strange things can happen. I think South Aiken is very happy to have Bowen Smith back. Gives him a dual threat. We saw that last week. He can throw the ball, leading passer in the county last year. He's back after an injury, and I think South Aiken will give him a battle, but I do believe Strom Thurmond will come away with the win.
Yeah, Strom Thurmond's another one of the area teams that has just a strong offense that you have to contest with. And then with that, they're strong defensively too, so they really have a complete unit. And one thing that will be interesting is to see if Strom Thurmond is kind of overlooking them, because they have North Augusta coming up, and then they have Abbeville following that to open region play. And Abbeville is obviously the number 2 team in Class A in the state, so you'll see if they're kind of looking ahead to that.
That's a good point. They could possibly be looking ahead. They better not. If Bowen Smith there, that's a different football team. And, of course, Richardson's a great running back.
That's right.
We'll be at South Aiken next week. C.A. Johnson's at Barnwell. This is a chance for the Warhorses to get a win.
Well, I think Dwayne Garrick and his guys will get it done this week. Barnwell is struggling a little bit. They're adjusting to the new coach again. They're struggling, but they're playing against a team that, frankly, is not very good. I'll put it as gently as I can. They're not a very good football team, and I expect Barnwell to win this game.
Yeah, Barnwell has some strong weapons there. Michael Lee had got things going for him earlier in the year, and I expect that they'll be able to get some things going offensively again this weekend. It should be a chance for them to get a win, as Ken said.
All right, and Ridge Spring Minetta, who's playing well, 2-1, but they've got a tall task. They're going to Batesburg-Leesville, who's undefeated.
That's right. Batesburg-Leesville is undefeated, and they handled Ridge Spring pretty easily last year. So this is a step up in competition. I like what Ridge Spring is doing. They run the ball well. Their quarterback is capable. They're feisty. I like the way their coach has them playing hard, but I think they're a little overmatched again tonight.
Yeah, it's a tough schedule for them every year. And, Corley, when he was there, he used to always say, people asked him why he would schedule Saluda and Batesburg and those tough 2A teams. And Corley said that it was to kind of see where his team stacks up and get ready for region play. And I imagine Lipsy looks at it the same way. And it's taken as an opportunity to build on some things that they've been able to do earlier in the year and try to see where they stand.
Very good.
All right, Whitmire, who's another one of these undefeated teams, is going to be at Wagner Sally.
And I think that's bad news for Wagner Sally tonight. Whitmer is, I think they're a good football team. They're undefeated right now going into this ball game. Wagner has struggled, and in fact they've taken a couple of losses that were pretty wide margins. So I think they're going to, unfortunately, struggle against tonight, and they'll probably end up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, Whitmire has been playing well, and they have not been allowing anything offensively, really. But one of the interesting things is Whitmire has been playing well, but they've been playing against some teams that I don't know if you can really be fully sold on them yet until they get a victory. So Wagner has been able to do some things, and Coach Fox said this week that he was liking what his offensive line was doing, and they were playing with some more confidence, and they actually had the best week of practice that he's seen. So they should be able to compete with Whitmire in this game this week.
Allendale is going to Blackville. Allendale undefeated as well, and that's usually a very good football team.
Yeah, and another team that has given up very few points this year. They've only given up 29 points so far. Blackville Hilda has really been competitive in some of their games. Their record doesn't show it too much, but they played some good football teams also. But this is another game tonight where one of our local teams, Blackville, I don't think is going to come away happy tonight.
Yeah, I believe Blackville is still in that phase where they're trying to piece things together and kind of see what they have there. They know they have Barry Armstrong, but they're trying to see who are some of the other people that can step up. And they also have a size problem, which is one of the things that Coach Barry always points to when I speak to him. He has to get some of those offensive guys to play both ways, and they use them as some of the size. So it's really a tall task for them when they play any team, but they're playing a very tough team this week, and then they follow that up with another tough game next week. So it's it'll build them up for that region
for their region.
Schedule.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Yeah. All right, well, that's the games that are being played in the area. Did I get them all?
I think so.
Okay, very good. The sun is setting here. We're only 15 minutes away from kickoff. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about Fox Creek playing host to Williston-Elko and what you can expect in tonight's Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW, My 12. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, founded in 1963, family-owned and operated for 50 years and dedicated to customer service with safety of your family, our top priority. Tyler's Tire is a full-service tire retail, tire repair, and automotive repair facility with ASC certified mechanics. Located in 2 locations, 1019 Richland Avenue West and 1518 Whiskey Road. Let our family take care of yours. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center.
You've heard of 6 degrees of separation? In Aiken, it's more like 1 or 2. It's a rare day that I don't go to a grocery store and see a former patient, their mother or father, or son or daughter. That's the nature of practicing medicine in a relatively small town, especially emergency medicine. But that's exactly what got me into practicing medicine in the first place, making that personal connection and helping people I know.
People you know, healthcare you trust. Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
Late for work or school again? Autotech can get your car or truck running smoothly in no time. Whether late model or classic, domestic or import, Autotech can get the hums and hisses out of your vehicle. Their state-of-the-art computer diagnostics can identify your problem and get you on your way. Bring your automobile today to 460 Silver Bluff Road across from Hitchcock Plaza. Autotech, mechanics you can trust with your family's safety.
You can smile.
I love to smile.
I was so pleased that I could get all of my dentistry work done in just one visit.
You can smile.
Painless. That's how I would describe it.
Here at the Center for Dentistry, it has been a wonderful experience. With the comprehensive nature of this office, this one office, I can bring my family here and we can have it all done at one place.
You can smile.
Center for Dentistry, 1391 Silver Bluff Road, Aiken.
Unique Expressions in the Mitchell Shopping Center is a treasure chest of gifts for all occasions. The collegiate collection is second to none. South Carolina, Clemson, Georgia, ACC or SEC. Support your favorite school. From clothing to mailboxes to tailgating items, Unique Expressions has them all. Handbags by Spartina and the Vera Bradley collection, and a U.S. Post Office on site for your mailing convenience. Stop in today at Unique Expressions, 1521 Whiskey Road.
At Specs Vision Center, we are focused on total eye care. Be it our large selection of designer frames, latest and contact lenses, or our great sunglass collection, we have just what you're looking for. Our doctors offer years of experience and use the latest technology to ensure a comprehensive eye examination. Late afternoon and Saturday appointments are available, so if you want the best in eye care, call Specs today at 642-9902. Choosing a physician you can trust with your family's health is an important decision. University Medical Associates has been dedicated to your health care for over 20 years, and Dr. Humans and his staff are ready to provide the quality care you and your family deserve. With short wait times, walk-ins and same-day appointments, an in-house lab by Quest Diagnostics, and 24-hour turnaround on sports physicals, it's no wonder Dr. Humans was selected Best Family Doctor in Aiken's Choice 2015. Come see us today, 934 Doherty Road in Aiken.
All right, the national anthem has been played. That means we are not far from tonight's kickoff between Fox Creek and Williston-Elko. And Fox Creek has this week's Player of the Week from the Aiken Standard. That's Caleb Carlton, the quarterback.
Exactly, and he had a big game last week. Accounted for, I think, 4 or 5 touchdowns. A quality player. He's leading the team well. He's got some weapons. He's got some receivers that can stretch the field, and he's got some speed back there. Got a couple of running backs that are tough, and they've played well so far this year, and they are the defending region champs, so we expect a good ball game out of them.
Yeah, Charlton has been able to do some things offensively the past 2 weeks in the passing game. Fox really likes to run the ball, but in games the past 2 weeks, he's been able to find Hightower and get some things going. They do some screen passes as well to kind of get Hightower in open space. So that's probably something they will try again. However, I expect to see a lot of running from Swires, KJ Green and company to kind of get some ball movement and control the game.
Yeah, Dalton Swires was a Player of the Week last year.
Yep.
And he's a good football player.
He is, and he plays both ways. I mean, he's a defensive star also, and I like the way he plays. He's one of those players that puts his whole heart into it, so he'll give us a good effort tonight. There's no doubt about it in my mind.
Now, Williston, on the other hand, we talked about it in the open about their running backs. And it really starts with a couple of people. Bing, who comes back from last year. I think he won 2 Players of the Week last year. And then, of course, Shaky, who comes by way of Barnwell, by way of Allendale, ends up with Williston, and he's a game breaker.
Yeah, he is. He's been having his way with defenses this year, and it's what pretty much everyone expected from him wherever he went after he left Barnwell. So it'll be interesting to see how Fox Creek deals with that tonight, and even if they are able to contain him by some chance, Fabian Bing still is in the backfield, and Tyron Parker can manage the game really well at quarterback, so they have that going for them as well. So it's kind of going to be a tall task for Fox Creek on defense.
Yeah, I met Fabian Bing last year, was Player of the Week. We went down to present him a jacket, and he's just a freshman last year. He's a sophomore now.
Yeah.
He was impressive young man, very bright, but a big kid for a freshman.
And one of the things that you like, and you enjoy it when we see it in the ball games, he's also their punter. And, we'll guess that maybe we'll see a fake punt tonight, which you always get excited about. All right, so that could happen.
It seems like that more and more teams are using their skill guys as punters.
The other thing for me tonight, I was down on the field with looking at the players, as all coaches do, and the other team does the same thing. They eyeball the opponent when they show up. It appears to me that overall Williston-Elko is the more physical-looking team. They look a little bit stronger to me than Fox Creek. So that could play a role in this thing also. Live TV.
Live TV. What can you do? It's just oblivious to the whole thing. Defensively, what can we expect from both these teams?
From both of them, their first thing they're going to key on stopping the run rightfully slow, and just rightfully so. I can't speak now. But on the defensive side for Fox Creek, as Ken said earlier, Dalton Swires is really one of the leaders, and he kind of is a ball hawk and throws his body around out there. And so you can expect him to be around a lot of the plays. And on the defensive side for Williston-Elko, earlier in the year they were giving up lots of the scores to teams like Silver Bluff, and they gave up a lot of points to Bamber Earhart, but those two offenses were really clicking then. So if Fox Creek can keep up what they've been doing the past 2 weeks, they could Williston-Elko could have some difficulties out there, but we'll see how that goes for them.
And as a matter of fact, Fox Creek has only given up 62 points so far in this season, and Williston's given up over 100. So that tends to say that Fox Creek's got a good defense also. And they've played a couple of teams where they were overmatched. The first game of the season, they gave up 40 points, but they were playing a 4A team. So I expect Fox Creek to give a good effort tonight. But once again, it just appears to me that Williston has a little bit more physical prowess, and I also think they have a little more speed. And speed still kills when you're playing football.
All right, well, we're 5 minutes away from the kickoff. We'll take another break. And when we come back, we'll be kicking it off in the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
Go.
You finally found your dream home, but it needs a few tweaks. New windows, vinyl siding, maybe a sunroom. Who do you call to do the job right? Since 1963, Bates & Sons has been proud to offer quality products for your home, installed with unsurpassed workmanship. Check out our latest jobs on Facebook, and you could win one of our monthly giveaways. Visit our showroom on Vaucluse Road or call 803-648-3581.
Half lemonade, half ice cream. Frosted lemonade, starting at 240 calories.
Friday Night Lights. Game of the week. Friday Night Lights. Quarterback sneak. Friday Night Lights. Here's the call. Friday Night Lights. It's all about football. The grass is cut fresh. Lines are out. The stands packed tight and the cheerleaders shout. The marching band blast out fight songs to sing. Yellow jackets and green hornets, let me hear you scream. T-Breds and Mustangs, rebels run the zone. Blue Devils and Bulldogs, we must protect this home. Foxes and Trojans and Eagles showing pride. All the lights are on and we cannot be denied that Friday is the night we all become freaks, rocking with the high school game of the week.
You're not looking at a Harley convention, you're looking live at Lions Memorial Field in North Augusta. This is the home of the Fox Creek Predators, and they play host to the Williston-Elko Blue Devils. Blue Devils 2 weeks in a row. Last week it was Dreer, this week is Williston-Elko, and this is the old field, the field where North Augusta High School used to play back in the 40s and the 50s, and if you sit and listen real closely, you can hear those state championships that they won back in those days.
And I understand Coach Cady, this field is named after him, and he won many championships as a high school coach and then went on to coach in the college level. Was Coach of the Year many times in the Hall of Fame, and nice honor for him down here. And they have a little memorial in the front of the stadium, and it talks about Cady's boys. And they said that not only was he a great coach, but their lives were better for being on the teams that he did coach.
Well-known Charlie Britt. This is where they played when Charlie was playing high school football, and I think that my father may have played down here once or twice. So kind of interesting in terms of being here in this old field. It's a lot different than some of the big stadiums. Here come the Predators as they come out to the hall.
And you know, it's a neat stadium. It's a very nice setting. And the sun has just gone down. We're starting to get a little bit of a cool breeze. That's good for the players tonight. It was humid today, as we said in the pregame show. But I think we got a great night for football again. An interesting football game. Two teams that are used to winning, and one of them traditionally has a little bit of upper hand here, and that would be Williston against Fox Creek. But Fox Creek is gaining momentum again during the season, and they had a big win a couple of weeks ago against Augusta Christian, one of their typical rivals, and so I expect a good football game tonight.
All right.
Fox Creek did win the toss. They deferred, and Williston-Elko will receive to start the first half.
And who are our captains?
Oh, well, tonight? We don't have a list of the captains yet for Fox Creek, so I can't give them to you.
The only one I called was Dalton Swires.
Yeah, Dalton Swires. We know Swires is one of the captains.
Yeah, that was the only one I heard. All right, Williston is going to receive. Fox Creek will kick and defend the south goal as the Fox Creek band marches off. And we are moments away from action here in North Augusta. Fox Creek heads out.
Will kick off to start the game. Williston-Elko to receive.
And kicking.
Michael Ray on the kick for the Predators.
Will be Michael Ray.
Which
I picked up from the PA announcer because there is no 34 on the roster. We were scrambling. We didn't get a roster of Fox Creek until right before we went on the air, so we haven't had a chance to review this and see what we've got to work with. Michael Ray, he's listed as number 30. He is number 34 kicking. All right, right down the middle. Caught, coming back. And that's big number 4, Daquan Cuthbertson. He's one of the tight ends on offense.
For the Blue Devils. Returns it.
Brings it back to the 37-yard line.
37-yard
We're bring up a Chandler Law Firm first and 10. They actually spot him to the 40. So give him 3 more than I was giving him. 40-yard line, Williston-Elko starts out.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils. That's 40.
Shotgun, one back beside him. And the quarterback keeper opens up, and their quarterback is Teran Parker.
And he did hand it off eventually to Chisholm. It was a little bit of a delay. Chisholm is number 7. Fabian Big, number 20 for Williston-Elko. Interested to see, Ed, that Chisholm is also their free safety. He's going to go both ways tonight.
Now Parker under center, wishbone looking offense, and that's Chisholm, and Chisholm breaks free, and he's gone. 30-20, tripped him up just short. Nice play by Swires.
Yeah, that's right. Dalton Swires never gave up. Okay, doesn't have the speed, but he dove at the last minute and saved the touchdown. And I thought you were right. I thought he was gone.
I didn't think anybody could catch him. Swires got a step at least and dove and did tackle him. Nice play. Let's look at it on the specs. Did you see that replay?
And Williston-Elko for years now has run this wishbone, and it is a power running attack for them primarily. Nice play by Swires to save the touchdown.
And here comes Swires around the right side, and he's in easily. Let's see now.
That was Chisholm. And I think Chisholm was a little upset that they caught him with an ankle there on the other tackle. He sort of glided into the end zone right there as if to say, you know, I really don't need to put a whole lot of effort here. I've got you beat this time for sure. And he took it into the end zone. Very, very simple and very effective so far for Williston-Elko. Early in the game, we've got less than a minute gone and touchdown already.
Going for two. Handoff this time to Bing. And he's cornered before he gets in, so the try for extra point is no good. And our score very quickly, as Coach pointed out, 1 minute and 8 seconds off the clock. And the Blue Devils are up on the home team, the Predators from Fox Creek, 6-0. We'll take a break and be right back.
We've been selling vehicles in this building since '48. Everybody likes the old atmosphere. We have old pictures of Granddaddy and Daddy and the old license tags and a lot of memorabilia from over the years. So people feel at home when they come up here. But right here in this very building, we started and we're here now. You come see us, you'll be glad you did.
All right, Fox Creek going to look to see if they can move the football as Williston takes the lead. Now a nice catch over his head as it sails out. Headed for the end zone, caught it at about the 5. That gets out to the 26-yard line.
And that was Malik Hightower, wide receiver, and he also obviously returns the kicks. Nice kickoff that time by Deshaun Allen, number 31 for Williston-Elko. Hightower made a nice catch over his shoulder to keep it from going into the end zone and had about a 23-yard return. Caleb Charlton, number 10, is the quarterback.
He's flanked by number 2, KJ Green, in the backfield. Six to nothing, Williston-Elko with the early lead on the Security Federal scoreboard. Hand off, nowhere going. Williston was ready for that. Maybe picked up a yard. We have second down and 9.
And in on the tackle that time was number 8, Evander Tyler, one of the defensive tackles.
Second down and 9 for the Predators.
Ball at the 29. Now 2 backs, Swires and Green in the backfield on either side of Charlton. Hands off, does a little stutter step, but lost a tackle, but only picks up a half yard.
And one of the things we've seen over the years for Williston is they like to bring their linebackers. They like to give you a lot of different looks up front. They'll stunt, they'll blitz. They did it that time, came off the corner and had him deep in the backfield. He was able to escape to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it.
Third down, 8. Now Charlton can pass, so this will be his first opportunity probably. He's going to roll to his right. He's got 2 split out wide that way. And nice one-handed catch. It's not going to be good enough for the first down. The catch was made by Dallas Calhoun.
That was a nice catch because he was draped by DeMarcus Doe, all right, out there for the defense. There you go.
Now, 4th down and 2. Predators show a look that they are going to go for it. Now they look to the sidelines.
If indeed they run a play, it's a gutsy call.
They do run the play. Rolls to his right, under pressure, throws it up. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover on downs and a big loss all the way back to the 25-yard line. And Williston-Elko, who had an easy time of it, 3 runs and a touchdown, now gets the ball back with great field position.
And they get it back in 4-down territory. If we were at a big major college or something, I'd say, well, that coach really wants to impress the homecoming crowd with how much he wants to win this ball game. But I'm not so sure about that call.
All right, Chandler Law Firm, 1st and 10. Parker turns, hands it off. This is Bing. Bing gets through, gets good yardage.
Being on the carry.
Goes inside the 20-yard line. Give him 7, 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 for the Blue Devils.
A little counteraction on that last play.
An old-fashioned wishbone. Timeout. Predators, we got a Bragg Heating Company timeout on the field. We'll take it with them on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
Weekends are for resting, relaxing, and recharging your batteries. A good weekend can also give you the time to catch up on business you couldn't get to during the week. For Security Federal Bank customers, that means banking business. What does 7-day banking mean to your banker? More importantly, what does it mean to you? At Security Federal Bank, being open 7 days a week means just that. That's why our Southside branch on Whiskey Road in front of Target is open for business every day, even Saturday and Sunday. We're proud to be the only bank to be open 7 days a week in Aiken County.
All right, Fox Creek has talked it over with their coaches. Williston having their way. They've run the ball 4 times, got big yardage on all 4 carries. Only 4 yards on one of them, but that was a touchdown. Here comes Shaky again. Chisholm fights hard, going to have the first down, gets down to the 10. That'll be good enough for a Chandler Law Firm. 1st and 10, I think he's just short of the 10.
Down to the Predator 10-yard line.
And if he is, of course, he'll have a chance to get a first down again. Let's see what they do with the chains. That'll tell us where the ball is.
Actually, they must have spotted it on the 10. They were putting the chains up, so it's 1st and goal. Here comes Bing. Bing busts through. He's going to be close. And he's stopped just short.
Carry. Gain of about 7. Dalton Slyers on the stop for the Predators. 2nd and goal.
It's hard at this point of the field and this time of night to even tell exactly. I guess he's at the 3. So give him 7 yards. 2nd and goal, 3 to the Tyler Tire end zone. Ooh. Predators stiffen and stand him up. A little slow to blow the whistle. Looks like they got to the 1-yard line.
Good effort that time by the defensive line for the Predators.
Stop made by Dallas Calhoun for the Predators.
Dallas Calhoun led the charge there.
Like being on the carry.
Looks like they're inside the 1-yard line now from the angle that we have.
Quarterback sneak, he steps in. Parker gets the touchdown. And the second touchdown of the night at the 6:47 mark of the first quarter goes to Williston-Elko. They lead 12-0. So Parker finishes up the business on the sneak.
I felt this way the last couple of years when we've watched Williston. They're very workmanlike. They don't act all that excited. They just come out and do their job.
And it's quite often they go for 2. This time they do get 2. That's number 22, Devon Fagans, another one of their fine running backs. So they get the 2-point conversion this time, and they lead 14-0 over Fox Creek. We'll take a break on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
Were you hurt on the job? Are you trying to keep your work comp payments? Do you feel like no one is listening? Your employer, the company doctor, the insurance company? Well, we're listening. Our workers' compensation team has helped hundreds of injured South Carolinians. Call us now and let us listen to you. For a free consultation, call 803-644-5335 or visit thechandlerlawfirm.com.
You can count on Chandler.
Moving along, 14-0, Williston-Elko. The Blue Devils up on the Predators of Fox Creek. We're ready for kickoff. Second time Williston-Elko kicks off in this quarter. Drove it to the 5-yard line on the first one. This one's going to go over everybody's head and bounce into the end zone, just barely though. That doesn't go in the end zone. It's
could be a problem. And I was kind of surprised they moved their receivers up, but it didn't look like he responded very well to where the kick was going. That was a little unusual. Line drive, hard kick, but it just did make it into the end zone. And you've seen that sometimes where the ball will just sit there, the defender will come down, grab hold of it, and it's their ball.
So the touchback brings the ball out to the 20-yard line. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10. Don't forget, at the end of tonight's game, we'll be naming the Tal Wilkins Center for Dentistry MVP. You want to stick around and see who the winner of the award will be tonight. Here comes a little run. Green gets the ball. He gets good yardage. Gets about 8. Second down and 2.
And Fox Creek really needed that. They got a nice kick-out block on the defensive end. A lot of running room, big gain, and they needed to show some positive yardage, and that's really the first play that they've had that on.
Second and a long one for the Predators.
We were talking before the game as to Fox Creek's a pretty fast team, but I don't believe they have the speed that Williston does, especially based on the running backs that we've seen in the past. So we'll see how it works. Quick pick out. Green bobbles it. Now he's going to be tackled. I think he may have recovered it, but he's going to lose 3 yards
like
back to the 25.
Fumble on the play.
That one blew up pretty quick. And Charlton had to get it out there, and it was sort of short arm.
And I think he made the right decision. The end was crashing pretty hard, right onto the quarterback. Pitch was either... see what it was. No, it looked like a good pitch, just mishandled it.
It was just really quick and really short. Green had a hard time with it, so it's 3rd down and 5. Backs up, throws it, intercepted. Brings it down the sidelines, fighting it, 5 into the 3, 2-yard line. Williston-Elko gets the big turnover. DeMarcus Doe got up, jumped the right, made the interception.
Yeah,
I don't think he saw it.
Yeah, well, he was the underneath cover guy. I mean, he was dropping into his zone. The quarterback was going to have to throw it over his head to get it to the receiver, and DeMarcus makes a nice play. And the receiver, frankly, was covered pretty well. So he threw it into double coverage, basically, and watch this run. And I talked about it earlier, how I thought Williston-Elko was physical, and that was a physical return of an interception right there.
They say the ball's on the 3-yard line, and here comes Williston again, leading 14-0. To Bing into the end zone, touchdown, 20-0. 5:06 left to go in the first quarter. Williston has come out loaded for bear tonight.
They really have, and now let's figure it out here. They've scored on a great drive to begin the ball game. They got field position when Fox Creek took a chance deep in their own territory, really, or in their own territory, scored an easy touchdown. Then they get a defensive touchdown, really. I mean, that should have been a pick 6 and just a couple yards. So they've done it, offense, defense, and also with a little help from Fox Creek.
They're spreading it around, too. Chisholm, Parker. And here comes...
it's a nice defensive play.
Stop him short, but Chisholm, Parker, Bing, all have touchdowns.
On the carry.
And Facade has,
no good.
I don't even have that right, do I? Fagans has the 2-point conversion. All right, 2-point conversion's no good. We'll leave it right here as they quickly run out there on the field and get ready to go. And, Coach, this is one of those things we were talking about before the game about having confidence coming in. I'm pretty sure Fox Creek had a lot of confidence coming in.
Yeah, they've been playing well.
This has got to be tough.
Hightower and Heron to return for the Predators.
All right.
I think we're getting a water timeout here.
All right, they're going to send everybody to the sidelines. We got a Bragg Heating Company timeout. We'll take it with them on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, founded in 1963, family owned and operated for 50 years and dedicated to customer service with safety of your family, our top priority. Tyler's Tire is a full-service tire retail, tire repair, and automotive repair facility with ASC certified mechanics. Located in 2 locations, 1019 Richland Avenue West and 1518 Whiskey Road. Let our family take care of yours. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center.
Selling ices for $1, boiled peanuts for $2. Please make sure
all right, it was more of a hydration timeout.
Sure.
Send the teams to get some water, and I imagine Fox Creek will welcome any chance to get to the sidelines and sort of regain a little confidence in their team. They sort of got hit with a haymaker here in the first quarter. 5:06 left to go to right here in the first quarter, and they trailed 20-0.
I'm sure it's a surprise to a lot of people sitting in the stands here tonight. They didn't expect this.
They may have backed the receivers up a little bit as they step forward, and this one comes up a little short. So we're going to have a return on this kickoff. Does a little hitch and go and runs a long ways, but did not get too far. Gets just out to the 25, I'll say the 26-yard line. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10.
And that was Hightower on the reception again. He was running it back, and he was corralled by a bunch of the Blue Devils.
They'll start 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They actually put it right at the 25. So Caleb Charlton leads out his team. Try to get something going here. There's a quick handoff. Green finds some room to run. Just about opened that up. He got 9 yards. Be short of a first down by a yard.
Nice burst again by Green. Showed some quicks and nice blocking up front that time by the Predators.
1 for the Predators.
So 2nd down and 1. Ball at the 34-yard line. Going to get the first down. That's the first down of the game for the Predators, and that's Dalton Swires. First time we've seen him carry the football. Gets it out to the 37-yard line. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10.
And the fans have something to cheer about, and they did so. Okay. Glad to see their team move the football a little bit. Let's see if they can sustain this drive.
Handoff quick and getting through the hole. Got some good blocks. And Green picks up 5 yards.
KJ Green
so Fox Creek seems to settle down a little bit.
For a gain of 6.
Moving the ball. Give him 6. 2nd down and 4.
And that was Keyshawn Ogletree, a cornerback, on the tackle. Good effort again by Green.
Ball at the 43-yard line. A wide receiver split left and one right. 2 lined up in the backfield. Swires and Green next to Charleston. Handoff to Green again. He gets across the 45-yard line to the 46. He'll be a yard short of the first down, 3rd down and 1.
About 3.
His helmet came off. I believe they'll send him to the sidelines. Here he comes.
Daniel Smith on the stop for the Blue Devils. 3rd and 1 for Fox Creek.
And he will be replaced by Dallas Calhoun. Big 3rd down.
Swires will line up in the backfield alongside Charlton. Let's see if they give him the ball and try to pick up that last yard. They do. Charlton
nice run.
Runs hard all the way to midfield. Picks up the first down plus about 3 more.
On the carry.
Give him 4 on the carry. Channel Law Firm 1st and 10 as the ball just over the 50-yard line into Blue Devil territory.
And Swires ran into number 55 right there, the nose guard, Daniel Smith, and he was not going to be denied. That's a nice run. Picks up the first.
Drops back to pass, got a man all by himself. Shoots it downfield, got a good arm.
He does, and Hightower was open.
Threw that about 50 yards in the air. Hightower did have a couple of steps.
Oh, yeah. He had them beat.
Second and 10 for the Predators.
So 2nd and 10. Green back in the ball game. To the right of Charleston, he gets the ball. He comes around, good block on the outside 20, turns back inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line. That's another Predator first down after struggling to get a first down. They've got 3 in a row here and sustained this drive.
That's a nice block right there on the corner. Well done. Yeah, they're having some success now.
Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Fox Creek has spotted Williston 20 points here in the first quarter. Looking to get on the scoreboard and get some of that back. Hand off to Swires. Swires comes hard up the middle, crosses the 35 to the 34.
Dalton Swires on the carry.
That'll be a pickup of 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's Allen on the stop for the Blue Devils.
And as advertised, Swires, tough ball player, tough football player. He's taking some hits there, and he's giving as well as he gets.
They opened with the 1-back set, but now have gone with this 2-back set to give each other a blocker, an extra blocker in front. Swires leading the way on that, but nothing doing on that. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe even lost a yard.
Green on the carry, loss of about 1.
3rd down and 7 coming
on the
up.
stop for the Blue Devils. Bring up 3rd and 7 for the Predators.
I think they've got 2 downs to pick this first down up. Okay, if they go for it inside their own 40 early in the first quarter, they're definitely going to go for it inside
the 40
of the Williston.
In the opponent's territory. Quick out for Hightower. Hightower makes the catch, turns inside, spins out to the 30, across the 30-yard line.
Charlton's pass.
Let's see.
Hightower. Down to the
He's
29.
close to a first down.
Go on the stop for Williston-Elko.
They're going to say it's 4th and 1.
Bring up 4th and a long 1 for the Predators.
And that's the end of the first quarter. So the Predators get a sustained drive. They got 3 first downs in a row. They're going to be looking for first down number 4. We return for the start of the second quarter here on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
Choosing a physician you can trust with your family's health is an important decision.
University Medical Associates has been dedicated to your health care for over 20 years, and Dr. Humans and his staff are ready to provide the quality care you and your family deserve. With short wait times, walk-ins, and same-day appointments, an in-house lab by Quest Diagnostics, and 24-hour turnaround on sports physicals, it's no wonder Dr. Humans was selected Best Family Doctor in Aiken's Choice 2015. Come see us today, 934 Doherty Road in Aiken.
20-0. Williston leads 4th and 1, and we'll be having that play in a minute. But before we do, let's go down the sidelines for an Auto Tech sideline report with Eric Russell. Eric, what do you have?
Hey, Ed, I have a couple scores for you guys. Right now, South Aiken and Strom Thurmond are tied at 7 after 1, and North Augusta and Aiken are tied at 0 after 1. Elsewhere in action, Daniel Carr has also sidelined with an apparent shoulder injury, according to our reporter. So it'll be we'll have to see what develops from that.
Okay, Eric, thanks. That's a tough break if Daniel Carr is hurt.
That makes a huge difference to their offense if he's hurt. Makes a difference to their entire football team.
But close games in those other two. All right, 4th and 1. Shotgun. Hands off to Green. Green gets off the left side. Fights off a tackler and dives forward, believing he got the first down.
Good second effort again. Both runners, Green and Swires, pounded it in there. And it is a first.
They say he got the yard he needed, so they moved the chains. 4 first downs in a row. It's the first sustained drive for the Predators tonight. I'm sure moving the football and getting it down there, it's going to be imperative to put points on the board and a touchdown preferably. Back to pass. Going to scramble out of the pocket to the right, going to stop and come back. Now going back in reverse, spins around. Gets it out, gets it to Swires. Swires got some room to run. He goes down the sidelines, got one man to beat, goes inside. Touchdown, Dalton Swires. What a play. Charlton looked like he was going to lose 30 yards. He gets the ball short to Swires, and Swires does the rest. He goes in. Oh, we'll give him 27 yards and a touchdown, and they cut that lead to 20-6, extra point coming.
And as that play was developing, I guarantee you half the people in the stands are saying, no, don't go back any further, turn it up. He did turn it up, found Swires wide open, and Swires made a nice move down around the 5-yard line to take it into the end zone. Great play.
They'll write it up as a 27-yard screen pass. Whatever it takes, it worked. Point after try is up. And it's good. And that's Michael Day adding the extra point. And our score, 11-14 left to go here in the first half. And Williston-Elko leads now 20-7. And Coach, that's probably exactly what the doctor ordered. A nice sustained drive, run a little clock, let the defense sort of sit on the sidelines and think about it. But here's
reminds me of the play we had last week on the extra point that was so phenomenal. There's nowhere for him to go, and he's in big trouble right here. Look at that, got a hand on him. Then he finds Swires, and watch this move at the end of this run. It's pretty neat. Whoops, I'll see you later. All right, terrific. And that's exactly what they needed. And there's some excitement. That's the first time they've been able to do that tonight.
Coming in, we talked about the current reigning player of the week at Aiken Standard, which is Caleb Charlton, the quarterback, and then Dalton Swires, who was a player of the week last year for Fox Creek. So the two of them come up big on that 27-yard pass and get the Predators back in this game. All right, Day will kick off, kicks it up, pops it up down the middle. It's going to take a little hop at the 20. Coming around looking for a blocker. Now he's got a alley up the middle. He's going to be wrestled down, but not before he gets across the 40-yard line.
Ogletree on the return for the Blue Devils.
Keyshawn Ogletree, I believe.
Yeah, and that was a nice little return that they had set up. It was well defended on the right side by the Predators, so he cuts it right back up the middle where he had a cadre of blockers. Pretty nice return. 43-yard line to start their offensive drive. Now the Predators came to life on offense. Now what we've got to do is see whether or not they can stop this wishbone offense, this power wishbone offense of Williston.
Something they haven't been able to do tonight. Here they come again. Breaking through the middle, almost a step away as Bing
on the carry.
Up to the 45-yard line into Predator territory. They don't spend a whole lot of time in their own territory tonight. They're Chandler Law Firm first and 10 at the 45. Bing got 11.
There's a nice defensive stop.
And the crowd comes to life. Andre Dunbar gets his first carry of the night.
Dunbar on the carry, loss of about 1. Brian Hurt on the stop for the Predators.
And Dunbar is saying, what happened? Every time someone else has the ball, they make big gains. Ooh, big number, 73 for Fox Creek is the initial tackler there. That's Brian Hurt. Okay, and he is a senior defensive lineman, and that was a textbook tackle.
No gain, second down and 10. Handoff, and here comes Shaky. Shaky's in the open field. I'll wait before I call it this time, but he is way gone into the end zone. Touchdown. That's a 45-yard touchdown run for Shaky Chisholm, and Williston right back on the board answers.
And you know, they had him out of the ball game for a couple plays, and we'd said he's playing both ways. He's playing offense and defense. They gave him a little break for the first 2 offensive plays, ran a little counter action in the backfield, and basically he ran untouched. All right, and you're right, that time we probably could have called that one early. Chisholm in the end zone, another touchdown for Williston-Elko.
That brings back memories of that night against Williston when he was running against them for Barnwell, and he had 250 yards rushing, I believe. Here they go for 2. Now, the Predators have done a good job of stopping the 2-point conversion. They do it again. Williston puts another 6 on the board, 26-7. We'll take a break and be right back on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTD and WRDW My
9:59 left in the half.
Since 1970, Bragg Heating Company has been keeping Aiken and the surrounding communities comfortable. Our factory-trained staff can keep you on top of the latest in heating and cooling technology, and our complete metal shop allows us to make any specialty piece your home may need. We recommend the best systems for your home: Trane, Carrier, Mitsubishi ductless, and Bosch geothermal systems. We accept most major credit cards and offer financing, so when you need your system maintained, repaired, or replaced, call Bragg Heating Company. We're here to make you comfortable.
26-7, our score, 9:59 left to go until halftime. We are ready to go. Another long kick. This one's going to go into the end zone. The touchback, it'll come out to the 20. Let's go back to the specs. Did you see that replay for that touchdown?
Fox Creek will start first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
That is really a nice blocking scheme up front. All right. You may have noticed that they pulled a lineman from the middle of the offensive line to the right. He kicked out the defensive end, and Chisholm runs untouched. Beautifully executed.
So Fox Creek was able to sustain their last drive, use up the rest of the first quarter, which was about 5 minutes worth, and got a couple minutes into the second, put points on the board. They'll need to do that again here in the second quarter. Now Swires gets outside, turns upfield, crosses the 25 to the 27-yard line, a pickup of 7.
On the carry.
Be second down and 3.
And Fox Creek's doing a nice job running the football now. Impressive. They run it inside, they run it outside. A couple of running backs that have speed. Looks pretty good to me.
Two split wide to the right, one to the left. Now penalty, and
penalty
it's over on the far side. We'll see what that call is. There's somebody lined up off sides. That's what it is. It's offsides against Williston. So that'll give them first down the easy way. Walk it out to the 33-yard line. Chandler Law Firm, 1st and 10.
Now leads to a 1st and 10 for the Predators. From their own 33-yard line.
From Swires. Swires hit hard, but he doesn't go down. Like you said, he's a tough little running back. Gets up to the 35-yard line. Picked up 2.
Gain of 2.
2nd down and 8.
And the guy that impressed me on that play was DeMarcus Doe, the defensive end. He took on 2 blockers and turned the play back inside. A couple times they've gotten outside of the end and gotten decent gains, but that time he took 2 blockers with him, left a couple of his teammates to take care of the running back. Nice defensive surge.
They have him lining up at defensive end. He made an interception earlier as he dropped back in coverage. And now this is from deep, and that's going to be a delay of the game on Fox Creek. That'll be a 5-yard walk-off.
Delay of game penalty on Fox Creek.
They'll walk it all the way back to the 30-yard line.
5-yard penalty will be
second down 13. And those are the kind of things at this point, trailing 26-7. I'm sure the coaching staff is gnashing their teeth over.
Yeah, you always do.
Just picked up an easy first down with 5 yards. Don't want to give it back. Now they pitch it out to Swires. Swires does a good job of getting past the pursuit, but turns it back inside, and the secondary pursuit gets him.
Swires
picked up a yard.
Gain of about 1.
And that play looked like it was going to be better than it ended up, but that was great pursuit and great tackling by Williston-Elko.
12 for Fox Creek.
Good job of turning him back in and letting teammates get there. 3rd down and 12. Coming up.
Last time we had this kind of a situation, Caleb Charlton made something spectacular out of it. Let's see if he can elude the pass rush this time.
He'll run out, but he's under pressure. He gets it downfield, but a little too tall. The pass was intended for number 6.
Intended for
Dallas Calhoun. It falls incomplete. So
and
fourth down to the punting unit.
You mentioned it earlier, but that was number 1. Doe on defense again in the secondary. Okay, so they dropped him down and mixed up their defensive charge, and he was in the secondary.
Ooh, close to blocking it. That's going to land on the sidelines out of bounds. Should be about the 42-yard line. And that is where they'll spot it. So Williston, at least for 8 yards worth, is back in Predator territory, but they have the football. 26-7, their lead. 7:30 left to go until halftime.
And they have not been stopped offensively yet tonight. They have moved the ball at will. Let's see what happens here late in the second quarter.
You're right. They've scored. They've had 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns.
Back to the wishbone offense, and here comes Shaggy Chisholm. He's outside, and I don't believe they'll catch him. This is going to go 58 yards for a touchdown, and Chisholm is having himself a night.
And this is old-fashioned football by Williston-Elko. Line up double tight, okay, 3 backs in the backfield, okay, everybody's blocking and take care of things up front. They got 2 guys to kick out the wide defender, and Chisholm, again, untouched. Now, my question is, when are they going to run that play for the extra point? They keep running it up the middle, and they've been stopped 3 times, I think, on extra points. And the one time they did run that play for the extra point, he walked in untouched. So let's see if they move that hole that they attack out just a little bit wider and see if they can make an extra point here.
I guess they're spreading the wealth around. It'd be the only reason I could think of. Now this time they're going to go ahead and go for the 2.
There they go, and they go outside, and I think they made it.
Scores.
Yep.
But it is a different player that scores for Williston. That's number 12, Deshaun Mayer, or Deshaun Mays. You know, a light up here would be nice.
Well, you know.
Oh, well. That makes it 34-7, and they're just having their way.
And, you know, they make that extra point. So that makes up for missing the last one. And there are a lot of football coaches in high school that say, you know, go for 2 every time. All right? You only have to make one of them to get the 2 extra points, and that's exactly what Williston is doing.
Well, back in the days when they played for the state championship at Williston, when they had Staley and all of those really good football players, Gator Garrett was quarterback, they always went for 2.
Yeah.
They never kicked it. In fact, Staley was their kicker. That was the weakness of that team.
Well, Coach Youngblood is one of the branches that comes off the Dwayne Garrick tree, and he learned a lot of his football with Garrick, so that doesn't surprise me that he does the same thing.
This kick's short, going to roll out of bounds, so the ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Good field position for Fox Creek.
Our score looks like Strom's up 14-7 on South Aiken. Aiken and North Augusta tied in the second quarter.
Competitive is our 1st and 10 from the road, 35-yard line.
And it doesn't surprise me that Strom is being challenged a little bit. It'll be interesting next week to see the difference in South Aiken with Bowen Smith at quarterback.
Yeah, well, that has to make a difference. Like I say, he was a major part of their offense last year. They've proven that they can run the football. Got an outstanding runner, in fact. And
they scored 34 points against Aiken before he got hurt.
Yeah.
And that's asking a lot for their sophomore quarterback to take that spot. Now a flag comes out. And now Charlton.
Ball start against the Predators.
A little frustrated.
Fortunately, the officials, I think, are going to let it slide. 7:18 left to go until halftime.
Yeah, after this next play, that'd be fine.
15. Important for Fox Creek to keep its composure and see what they can get done. It's a quick pass out. Hits Hightower. Hightower fights hard, gets some positive yardage.
Carlton's pass complete to Heron.
But good defense. Williston spreads it out pretty quick and pursues well.
Tyler on the stop for the Blue Devils.
33-yard line. Picked up about 3. 2nd down and 12. Looked outside, now to go downfield. He's got a man and gets it. That's going to go the distance for a touchdown.
And that was Hightower, and he can spread the field and he can stretch the field. We talked about that in the pregame show. That was an outstanding pass by Charlton, right on the money. And we saw him open just that wide earlier in the ball game and couldn't get the ball to him. This time, picture perfect. Outstanding throw, good catch, real easy.
Yeah, what set that up was that quick out pass to the right to Hightower. He gave a fake. Charlton gave him a shoulder head fake to the left on the short pass while Hightower went long. And the result is a 67-yard touchdown pass and run. So Fox Creek answers. Extra point kick is up. It's good, and our score,
Point after attempt is good.
Williston-Elko 34, Fox Creek 14. We'll be back.
With 6:28.
You've heard of 6 degrees of separation? In Aiken, it's more like 1 or 2. It's a rare day that I don't go to a grocery store and see a former patient, their mother or father, or son or daughter. That's the nature of practicing medicine in a relatively small town, especially emergency medicine. But that's exactly what got me into practicing medicine in the first place, making that personal connection and helping people I know.
People you know, healthcare you trust. Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
And boiled peanuts for $2.
I don't know. I think that would be called a half moon over our field tonight. Williston-Elko leads here in the second quarter, 34-14. The good news for Fox Creek is they just scored on a 67-yard pass from Charlton to Hightower to make it 34-14. The bad news is they're going to kick off, and Williston's going to get the ball again. They've had it 5 times, and they have 5 touchdowns.
Good protection. Charlton, look, the receiver's wide open, and we've seen him that way a couple times tonight, and that's just picture perfect. Doesn't get any better than that.
And that's pretty much what we expected from Charlton coming into this. He's been a pretty prolific passer, runner, so it's no surprise that he's done that. The surprise is Williston just unstoppable.
Unstoppable so far. Unstoppable so far. One of the other players I like, and I hope we can get his name because he's not on our roster. Number 34 has been doing a nice job kicking off for Fox Creek.
That's Day. He's number 30 on our roster.
Okay, there you go.
Michael Ray.
Yeah, he's done a nice job with the extra points. He's got a leg.
Bobbles it at 20. Now here comes Shaky. He's looking for some room. He's going to get across the 50-yard line, make the 49 into Predator territory.
Chisholm on the return.
They put him in the middle of the field where they've been kicking it. It's almost unfair.
You know, he's one of those runners that we talk about every once in a while. There are times when it looks like he's just gliding. He doesn't, you know, it's effortless, his speed. And then there are other times on this kickoff, for instance, where you can actually see him kick it into another gear, and he just flies. That was an outstanding run back.
So again, like Coach said, they run a simple old-style offense, wishbone, 2 tight ends. And this one's going to pick up about 9 yards. That's Bing. Give him some action and pick up 9. Let's go down the sidelines for our Auto Tech sideline report where Eric Russell has a new report.
Well, first of all, guys, I wanted to let you know that Aiken is up 7-0 on North Augusta. And also, Tyron Parker is not injured. The new quarterback in there just became eligible this week, and since he had to sit out a year, Youngblood told him that he was going to get some playing time this week since he hasn't missed a practice since he's come over here.
Oh, a good call. Number 15 is in the game. That's Noah Wooten.
Gain of 3 for Wilson.
And I think his job is to just hand it off like pretty much what Parker was doing. And they pick up another first down as they move it down to the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
Chandler Law Firm, first and 10.
37-yard line.
One of the things we've seen in the past with Williston, they'll run this offense for a while, and then they'll spread it out and go to a completely different look. Haven't seen that yet tonight, though.
Well, there's a fumble. And I was just getting ready to say, probably the most difficult part is to make sure you don't fumble the snap.
Fumble on the play.
And we have our first fumbled snap, but he did recover it for no gain, 2nd down and 10.
No gain, bring up 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Here comes Chisholm. Crosses the 35. Hard to get him down. I think he made the 33.
Gain of about 4.
They'll give him 4 yards. It'll bring up second down and 6. Third down and 6, excuse me.
And Wooten, who was the quarterback for a couple plays, only a 9th grader. Good-looking kid out there, good size. Looks like he may be the quarterback of the future here for Williston.
They come outside. They get to the corner. Got some speed out there. That's number 12, which is Deshaun Mays.
Mays on the carry.
Looks
all
like
the way down to the Predator 17-yard line.
Maybe a
knocked
flag.
Knocked out of bounds by Dalton Squires. First and 10 for Williston-Elko.
Because that's just a towel sitting out there in the field.
You know, that's what the wishbone did for years and years. You keep pounding them inside, and then when you decide to come out, they're so used to closing everything down, you get a big pickup. That's exactly what happened on that last play.
Chandler Law Firm, first and 10 at the 17. Cross buck action there. And for once, Shaky Chisholm is stopped.
And that play has been good to them. Not only did they have the cross buck action, but they were able to pull and kick out the defensive end. That time, one of the defensive linemen, when that guard pulled, he slid right down with him and was able to make the contact in the backfield.
So Chisholm goes to the sidelines. He'll take a break. Second down and 10. Stay with the 2 tight end set. Now going to roll. That first pass of the game has a man out there. Threw it a little short. Had to come back for the ball. Unable to come up with it. And that was Doe, who had an interception on defense.
And he was open. If the quarterback could have set up, planted himself, and thrown the ball, I think he'd have had a score. But he was off balance when he threw it, didn't have enough on it.
So third down and 10, and an opportunity that Fox Creek has had much at all here in the first half, a chance to stop Williston. Of course, this is 4-down territory, I'm pretty certain. And he dropped the ball and picked it up. He's going to get through and get about 5 yards. Pretty good on one of those scramble fumbles.
Parker on the carry.
Picked up 5, 4th and 5. Got half of it.
About 5.
And here comes Shaky Chisholm.
Bring up 4th and 5 for Williston-Elko.
So big play for Fox Creek. They trailed 34-14. As we look at that play again, that was a good effort by Wooten. And we're going to have a Bragg Heating Company timeout on the field as the Blue Devils are going to talk about it. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back.
Did you know in the United States someone dies in a drunk driving accident every 52 minutes? I know the statistics all too well. We represent the innocent victims of alcohol-related crashes. We see firsthand the devastation that alcohol can cause for victims and their families. Too often it leads to serious injuries or worse. On behalf of the Chandler Law Firm, a law firm representing injured people, we urge you, please don't drink and drive.
2:29 left to go in our first half tonight. Williston-Elko leading Fox Creek 34-14. This is the 6th possession of the evening for Williston in the first half. They scored on the first 5. They face 4th down and 5 as Fox Creek tries to stop the Blue Devils for the first time. Here we go. A quick pitch out to Chisholm. Chisholm gets hit hard. Now he probably is. No, it's fumbled. It's picked up. Now running it back. Not going to make it to midfield, but getting it back up around the 40-yard line. And a big turnover. And Fox Creek fans come to life.
Yeah, they come to life, and the players have come to life. They're excited. We couldn't see exactly who picked that up. Maybe we get it on the replay. But Chisholm, with second effort, was going for the first down, and I believe he had it. Ball came loose. Big turnover for Fox Creek.
Turned all the way out.
Been going inside the defensive end. This time he tried to get outside.
Hey, he had the first down. Dropped the ball.
1st and 10 for the Predators.
It's 73.
And 73 showed some good speed on that once he got that fumble. Okay, and that is Brian Hurton. He's been on a couple things. Senior defensive tackle.
Quick out. Here comes Hightower. That's the bubble screen trying to get across the field. Pursuit. And again, Williston is impressive with their pursuit. Just when you think he's going to get into high gear and get out there, somebody from Williston cuts him off. As it is, he does gain 5 yards, 2nd down and 5. But it could have been a lot more if he'd gotten out there on the edge.
And the other thing that's impressive, the Predators, Fox Creek, they're doing some nice things offensively. They're mixing it up. They've thrown the ball well. They've run it well, inside and outside. Big change from the beginning of the ball game.
Rolling out. Good defense.
Yes, it was.
Popped it away. He had a man out there. I believe that was Doe.
No, that was
Tyshawn, 31.
Yeah, 31. Tyshawn Allen. Okay, good coverage.
So falls incomplete. 1:29 left in the quarter till halftime. 3rd down, short 5. Let's see what they come up with. 3 split wide to the right and movement on the interior of the line, trying to get up and get a step.
You talk about the coaches getting frustrated by that. There were a few fans here, including, I'm sure, a few fathers, say, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on out there?
5-yard walk-off. Brings it back to the original line of scrimmage. It's just inside of that. We'll call it 3rd and 9. Again, 3 split wide to the right, 1 to the left. Green alongside Charlton in the backfield. Hands it to Green. Green comes up the middle, knocks a man down.
Yes, he did.
Gets up to the 44-yard line, gains the penalty back. So they'll bring up 4th down and 4. Clock runs.
And you know, one of the things that you have to teach football players, I believe, is that they should be the hitter rather than the hittee. And it doesn't matter whether you're on offense or defense. That time the running back was the hitter. And he knocked that defender flat, picked up some yardage.
So 4th down, 4 yards, keep the ball. Rolls to his right, stops. He's got a man wide open. He throws it up. You let him run under it. He's got it. Down to the 10, 5, into the end zone. Touchdown. That's number 9. John T. Heron.
And if we see that on replay, we are going to see just a busted defensive play in the defensive secondary. Made a mistake, jumped up, and the defender just let the man run right by him. Once again, the ball was thrown perfectly, and an easy touchdown.
So Heron gets in on the act. He catches it and goes 66 yards for the touchdown. A 67-yard pass to Hightower, a 66-yard pass to Heron. Fox Creek inching their way back in the game. The extra point tries up, and it's good.
They're back in the ball game.
34-21. Williston, who seemed to just be having their way, has found their big lead dwindled down to 13 points.
Let's watch this touchdown, and you'll see a big mistake in the secondary. There were 2 defenders back there, and they got confused, I think, a little bit, or they got confused about their assignment and let the receiver run free. And he was 5 yards behind the nearest defender. That's a cardinal sin in the football secondary, I can tell you that.
The impressive part of that is Charlton saw that he was going to be wide open, and he put some air under that to let him run underneath it to make sure he didn't overthrow him. He overthrew Hightower earlier tonight on a wide open pass. This time he made sure that he gave him plenty of room to get out there, get the catch, and he had plenty of time to stroll into the end zone. He did have a man make an effort, but he did a good job getting in the end zone. 42 seconds left to go until halftime. Onside kick.
And they're going to get it.
And they say they got it. Let's see. Boy, the fans who are sitting on their hands have got something to cheer about now. It's recovered. 39.3 seconds left to go until halftime at the 45-yard line of Williston-Elko. And now Williston walking around with their hands on their hips.
Wondering what happened a little bit here. Not only do they have the ball here, but they're going to get it to start the second half. They deferred at the beginning of the ball game. I got a feeling they're going to come out and throw this football again.
Pretty gutsy idea. Try that onside kick, especially the way Williston has scored.
Well, you know,
at will.
I think basically they were just trying to keep it out of the hands of the running backs down there. They would have been perfectly content if Williston had covered the kick, but they didn't.
Now we have timeout, officials timeout. So they're going to come up and talk about it.
Timeout on the field.
That official came from the Fox Creek sideline. So I'm not sure what that may be. The referee waves over at the crowd. Says okay. Got any guesses as to what that was about?
I'm not quite sure what that was about.
All right, Dalton Swires in the backfield next to Charlton. Back to pass. Now he's going long. Got it up there. He's covered. They're not going to call interference, even though some of the crowd calling for it. Pretty decent defense.
Yeah, they were double covered there.
Let's take a look at the previous recovery on this onside kick.
You know, that was one of those things. As soon as that ball got bounced around just a little bit, you knew Fox Creek was going to get it.
32 seconds. Fox Creek does have 2 timeouts. So plenty of time. Throws it hard. Oh, nice catch. Spin by Hightower. And went for the interception. Now that's Heron. They have those jerseys pulled up. It's hard to tell 9 from 8.
And earlier in the game, I didn't think it would make any difference because things were getting a little out of hand. But now, that kicker that Fox Creek has, with the leg that he has, a field goal at the minimum down here would be big, I think, as this game progresses.
All right, Fox Creek going to take one of their 2 timeouts. 25.1 seconds left to go. And quite a difference than, 20 minutes ago when everybody was sitting around wondering what had happened. What a catch, nice little spin move.
And once again, if you're going to come in front of that receiver, if you're a DB and you're going to come up in front of the receiver, you better get both hands on the football. Didn't happen that time. Big play for Fox Creek.
A lot of scoring here in the first half. 34-21. Fox Creek trying to put another touchdown on the board. Of course, they'll take 3. As Coach pointed out earlier, their kicker has looked good on the extra point so far. Williston goes for 2. So you can expect that perhaps they don't have a kicker that they kick field goals
45
with.
seconds left in the first half. Fox Creek 1st and 10 at the Williston-Elko 17.
So we're at the 17-yard line. Chandler Long Firm 1st and 10. 2 split to the left, 2 to the right. Going to go to his right. Quick pass inside the 10-yard line. And they say he got out of bounds, and that was imperative. I was going to say, boy, he was close. Or did they stop it for a first down? No, he's short of the first down. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Must have gotten out of bounds.
2.
2nd and 3 for the Predators.
And Heron making an impact on this ball game, as is Charlton. Caleb has thrown the ball very, very well. And not only can he throw it long, we saw that a few times, but pinpoint accuracy here on some of these short passes and middle range passes.
Fakes the handoff, going to keep, gets outside, gets through 10, no, and goes down. Nice tackle. Got up in there, it looked like he was going to get to the edge and maybe make some ground. As it is, he fell down, and they have to use their last timeout.
And they may have to kick the field goal right here.
Did not pick up the first down, didn't gain anything. 3rd down and 2 coming up. The ball's right at the 10-yard line. I don't know, you send him out there, you take the risk of him getting sacked. If he gets sacked, they're not going to be able to stop the clock, and
well,
they'll miss a heck of an opportunity to put points on the board.
They've got a chance here. They can throw it in the end zone one more time, or one of their little screen passes, and hope that the man can break a tackle. But if they have nobody open and an incomplete pass, will at least give them a chance to kick the field goal if they choose to do it that way.
Well, they can also pick up a first down and stop the clock that way, run to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
I don't think they'll risk that.
Now Green slides over, going to get in the slot. Empty backfield. Now under pressure, throws it up.
Whoa,
incomplete.
And almost completed it.
That would have stopped.
That would have been something. And that was Swires. He almost got the ball to him.
He would not have been in the end zone for a touchdown.
But it would have been the first, like you say, and that would have moved the chains.
Would have stopped the clock. It's 4.9 seconds left to go.
Would that have been enough time for them to get up there and spike it?
That'd been tough.
It'd have been close. All right.
They'd be kicking it anyway, which they're going to go for the field goal now.
For field goal.
So Ray,
he's got the leg. He can make this field goal.
Let's see. The spot will be at the 17, so it'll be a 27-yard field goal. Now people
look out!
Around.
Look out!
A man in the end zone throws it. Can he get it? No, he's going to be short of the goal line. And are there any flags on that play? That looked a little discombobulated, but no flags. That'll end the first half, and what a way to end it. Fox Creek comes up short of points.
And I want to see that one again, because I want to see that defensive back that reacted and saved the touchdown, because that ball was going to be complete. And one of Williston's defenders came up and saved the day.
I was impressed with Charlton's poise. He sees him open right there, and he waits.
And he is open.
He's trying to get him into the end zone.
All right, and that is number 31, and we've called his number a few times tonight. Okay, Keyshawn Ogletree, and Ogletree had a huge play right there.
All right, we're at the half, and it was a wild first half, and if the first half is any indication of what we'll have in the second half, you're going to want to stick around. There's a lot more football to watch. We'll take a break, and we come back, we'll watch. I think it is homecoming, isn't it?
It is homecoming.
It's homecoming here at Fox Creek, so we'll take a look at the homecoming court when we return on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
We give very good deals. We don't have the overhead and the dock fees and all the junk that all the newer, fancier dealers do. So people like that hometown atmosphere, and it works for us. And so we continue to do what works for us. And so we just like to keep it plain and simple. If you come see us, you'll be glad you did.
Weekends are for resting, relaxing, and recharging your batteries. A good weekend can also give you the time to catch up on business you couldn't get to during the week. For Security Federal Bank customers, that means banking business. What does 7-day banking mean to your banker? More importantly, what does it mean to you? At Security Federal Bank, being open 7 days a week means just that. That's why our Southside branch on Whiskey Road in front of Target is open for business every day, even Saturday and Sunday. We're proud to be the only bank to be open 7 days a week in Aiken County.
Since 1970, Bragg Heating Company has been keeping Aiken and the surrounding communities comfortable. Our factory-trained staff can keep you on top of the latest in heating and cooling technology, and our complete metal shop allows us to make any specialty piece your home may need. We recommend the best systems for your home: Trane, Carrier, Mitsubishi ductless, and Bosch geothermal systems. We accept most major credit cards and offer financing, so when you need your system maintained, repaired, or replaced, call Bragg Heating Company. We're here to make you comfortable.
Did you know in the United States someone dies in a drunk driving accident every 52 minutes? I know the statistics all too well. We represent the innocent victims of alcohol-related crashes. We see firsthand the devastation that alcohol can cause for victims and their families. Too often it leads to serious injuries or worse. On behalf of the Chandler Law Firm, a law firm representing injured people, we urge you, please don't drink and drive.
Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, founded in 1963, family owned and operated for 50 years and dedicated to customer service with safety of your family, our top priority. Tyler's Tire is a full-service tire retail, tire repair, and automotive repair facility with ASC certified mechanics. Located in 2 locations, 1019 Richland Avenue West and 1518 Whiskey Road. Let our family take care of yours. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center. Halftime on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on the Security Federal Bank scoreboard. Williston-Elko, who got off to a big early lead. I think they led 34-7. Had their lead cut to 34-21. And that's where we stand at halftime. All right, it's homecoming. And we're going to go down to the field and watch a little bit of the homecoming court come out here for Fox Creek. So let's go to the field.
After high school, Hannah plans on attending the University of South Carolina for 4 years and then transferring to Augusta University to become a radiation oncologist. Miss Hannah Anderson. Olivia Ann Floyd. Olivia is being escorted by her father, Craig Floyd. She is the daughter of Felicia Durham and Craig Floyd. Olivia has been involved with the Spanish Club, Interact, Student Council, Beta Club, National Honor Society, Flair, and FCA. She has also played volleyball and powder puff. After high school, she plans on attending USC Columbia and major in pre-med, and then attend medical school to become a physician's assistant. Miss Olivia Floyd. Morgan Taylor Matthews. Morgan is being escorted by her father, Eddie Matthews. She is the daughter of Chris and Eddie Matthews. Morgan has played volleyball, softball, and tennis. She has also participated in Interact, Senior Advisory, and the Beta Club. After high school, she plans to go to USC Aiken and become a registered nurse and advance to be an anesthesiologist. Miss Morgan Matthews. Deja Monet Mims. Deja is being escorted by her grandfather, Roosevelt Mims Sr. She is the daughter of Shamika Mims. Deja is a varsity cheerleader and plays basketball. She has been involved with Spanish Club, Junior Advisory, Senior Advisory, Yearbook, Student Council, FCA, and Interact. After high school, Deja plans on going to a 4-year college, study broadcast marketing, and have her own talk show. Miss Deja Mims. Victoria Elizabeth Mock. Victoria is being escorted by her stepfather, Chris Leopard. She is the daughter of Lee and Chris Leopard and the late Bobby Mock. She is a varsity cheerleader and has been involved with Interact, Yearbook, Junior Advisory, Senior Advisory, FCA, and Predator Pantry. After high school, Victoria wants to attend the Paul Mitchell School of Cosmetology and open her own salon. Miss Victoria Mock. Caitlin Ivy Finnick. Katie is being escorted by her father, Larry Finnick. She is the daughter of Renee and Larry Finnick. Katie has played volleyball and softball. She has also been a member of Student Council, Beta Club, National Honor Society, Interact, and Predator Pantry. After high school, she wants to attend USC Aiken and Augusta University to become a dentist. Miss Katie Finnick. Logan Elizabeth Smith. Logan is being escorted by her father, Ray Smith. She is the daughter of Ray and Michelle Smith. Logan has participated in the Spanish Club, Junior Advisory, Senior Advisory, National Honor Society, Interact, Beta Club, Girls State, Chorus, Powder Puff, and has played volleyball. After high school, Logan wants to attend college and major in early childhood education. Miss Logan Smith. With us to crown the new queen is 2014's homecoming queen, Miss Maddie English. Maddie is being escorted by the principal of Fox Creek High School, Mr. Josh Trahan. Maddie currently attends USC Aiken and is in the nursing program. She is a member of Alpha Omicron Pi sorority. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2015 and 2016 Fox Creek High School homecoming queen candidates.
I like your coat, Chris!
Hey, Chris!
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up is Miss Victoria Elizabeth Mock. The first runner-up is Miss Morgan Taylor Matthews. And Fox Creek's High School's 2015 homecoming queen is Miss Logan Elizabeth Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, please give one more round of applause for all that were involved in homecoming week, in the homecoming king court, and our homecoming queen court.
There you have it, our homecoming queen in her court here at Fox Creek High School. And we're going to take a break. When we come back, Eric will have the winner of our homecoming queen contest here first on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week when we return on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
You've heard of 6 degrees of separation? In Aiken, it's more like 1 or 2. It's a rare day that I don't go to a grocery store and see a former patient, their mother or father, or son or daughter. That's the nature of practicing medicine in a relatively small town, especially emergency medicine. But that's exactly what got me into practicing medicine in the first place, making that personal connection and helping people I know.
People you know, healthcare you trust. Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
We give very good deals. We don't have the overhead and the dock fees and all the junk that all the newer, fancier dealers do. So people like that hometown atmosphere, and it works for us. And so we continue to do what works for us. And so we just like to keep it plain and simple. You come see us, you'll be glad you did.
Weekends are for resting, relaxing, and recharging your batteries. A good weekend can also give you the time to catch up on business you couldn't get to during the week. For Security Federal Bank customers, that means banking business. What does 7-day banking mean to your banker? More importantly, what does it mean to you? At Security Federal Bank, being open 7 days a week means just that. That's why our Southside branch on Whiskey Road in front of Target is open for business every day, even Saturday and Sunday. We're proud to be the only bank to be open 7 days a week in Aiken County.
Since 1970, Bragg Heating Company has been keeping Aiken and the surrounding communities comfortable. Our factory-trained staff can keep you on top of the latest in heating and cooling technology, and our complete metal shop allows us to make any specialty piece your home may need. We recommend the best systems for your home: Trane, Carrier, Mitsubishi ductless, and Bosch geothermal systems. We accept most major credit cards and offer financing, so when you need your system maintained, repaired, or replaced, call Bragg Heating Company. We're here to make you comfortable.
You've heard of 6 degrees of separation? In Aiken, it's more like 1 or 2. It's a rare day that I don't go to a grocery store and see a former patient, their mother or father, or son or daughter. That's the nature of practicing medicine in a relatively small town, especially emergency medicine. But that's exactly what got me into practicing medicine in the first place, making that personal connection and helping people I know.
People you know, healthcare you trust. Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, founded in 1963, family owned and operated for 50 years and dedicated to customer service with safety of your family, our top priority. Tyler's Tire is a full-service tire retail, tire repair, and automotive repair facility with ASC certified mechanics. Located in 2 locations, 1019 Richland Avenue West and 1518 Whiskey Road. Let our family take care of yours. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center. Welcome back. We're wrapping up halftime here at Lions Memorial Field in North Augusta, where Fox Creek trails Williston 34-21. And taking a look at our scores around the area on the Auto Tech sideline report while Eric gets ready to interview our halftime celebrity. We understand the score. Strom Thurmond is up on South Aiken 20-13 at halftime. Aiken is up on North Augusta 7-0 at halftime. That's a pretty big one.
A little surprise, but we had talked about it. Aiken is coming on, I think.
And the third one was Midland Valley's up 15-7.
I think that's correct.
15-7 on Silver Bluff, and Carr, last time we heard, was injured. Daniel Carr, the quarterback.
Right.
Not his cousin, the running back.
Draquan,
right. So that is the score, or the scores from around the area that we have. And now we go down for the Auto Tech sideline report with Eric Russell, who is with our homecoming queen.
Yes, Ed, I'm here with a very special lady tonight, Logan Smith, Fox Creek's homecoming queen for this year. What's it kind of like to be representing your school as the homecoming queen?
Well, I was honestly completely surprised. I had no idea that it was going to come this way, but I feel really honored to be able to be a part of it and represent my school for a year. And I just feel awesome that I got to be nominated by my fellow peers, so that's awesome.
All right, and is this something you always knew you wanted to do, or was it kind of, what led to you trying out to become the homecoming?
Well, our senior class nominates us, so it's just an honor to be nominated by my senior class and that they've done it, and I think it's awesome that it's kind of like a big thing because my sister was on homecoming court, so I kind of wanted to fall into her footsteps.
All right, and what are some of your, go ahead, Ed.
Did your sister win?
She did not, actually, so
All right,
she's kind of upset right now.
No, I'm sure she's happy for her little sister. You acted like you were surprised.
I was completely shocked. I had actually people tell me that I wasn't going to win, so it was actually a little surprising.
Now, can your high school football team come back and win on your big night?
Oh, I definitely think they can. I'll definitely be cheering them on, too, because I know they got it, so.
Eric, you got anything else?
No, we're good. I appreciate you stopping by and chat with us.
All right, thank you so much.
Congratulations, Logan.
Bye.
The homecoming queen for Fox Creek. And that is a first.
I think that is a first. I haven't seen the sideline reporter with a guest that they're going to interview with a tiara. That's something.
That's awesome, Eric. We're going to have to do that. Eric's been just doing yeoman's duty on getting these interviews after the game. So that was pretty exciting that Eric was able to get Logan Smith, our homecoming queen, on there. We'll have to figure out, is he homecoming at South Aiken next week?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll tell you what. When I was coaching football, I thought homecoming was nothing but distractions. But now that I'm up here in the booth, it's kind of neat. There's a lot of activities going on, and it's fun.
All right, that's it for halftime. We're underway. Fox Creek came up short there at the end to try to pull within a touchdown. Now they get the ball back, and they'll try to do that. The leak to the field, and now almost to the edge. Hightower dragged down around
the return for the Predators.
Looks like it's short of the 30-yard line, but there is a flag trailing it.
And usually that would be a block in the back or a clip or something.
Yep, block in the back, I do believe, is the call, and that's going to be a 10-yard walk-off.
Block in the back call against
and now to take it back inside the 20-yard line if they go from where the flag was sitting.
And you know, the most impressive thing in the first half to me, Ed, was how Fox Creek came back. All right, they were just getting pummeled on defense, and 5 times in a row, Williston-Elko had taken the ball into the end zone, and then all of a sudden a couple of little breaks went their way, and they just caught fire. And their offense has really been sharp the last couple times they've had the ball. Look forward to an interesting second half.
If you're a fan of offense, we had plenty in the first half, as the score might indicate. All right, here's Swires gets the first carry of the second half.
Swires on the carry.
Over the 20-yard line.
Gain of about 3.
Gain 3.
Allen on the stop for the Blue Devils. Local score
that's interesting. Number 73, Hurt. We saw him. He came up with a big fumble in the return. Big defensive lineman is the homecoming king.
Brian Hurt. He's a king, not only a defensive tackle, he's a king.
A lot of exciting things going on tonight. All right, here comes Charlton, who's got outside, gets across the 30. He's got the first down over to 35. People tugging at the ball. He's going to make the 37. And a big gain that time, and that's the first time we've seen Charlton run.
You know, last week at the Aiken game, same thing happened. The quarterback had been giving the ball to his running backs the entire night. And then you even said it when they started the fourth quarter. They said, okay, now it's Jones's turn to take over, and he did. Same thing may happen here because Caleb Charlton has been a running threat all through the season so far. And I think you're right. That's either the first or second time he's carried the ball tonight, but we may see more of that as the game goes on.
It'll be interesting to see if that happens. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10. Now whistles come out. Timeout Williston. Williston takes the first timeout of the second half. got a Bragg Heating Company timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
All you got to do is go here, there.
Did you know in the United States someone dies in a drunk driving accident every 52 minutes? I know the statistics all too well. We represent the innocent victims of alcohol-related crashes. We see firsthand the devastation that alcohol can cause for victims and their families. Too often it leads to serious injuries or worse. On behalf of the Chandler Law Firm, a law firm representing injured people, we urge you, please don't drink and drive.
Interesting, Williston calling the first time out.
And, you know, I could be wrong about this, but I think there was confusion in the secondary, and the coaches picked it up. And there have been a couple times tonight where the secondary, I believe, has had some missed assignments or somebody didn't quite know what their assignment was. Coach, I think, picked that up.
Long pass. Caught. That's Hightower making the catch. Pickup was about 23 yards inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And here come the Predators right back where they left off in the first half. They're in Blue Devil territory.
And you know, one of the things that happens time and time again in high school football, when you have a team like Williston that is predominantly a running football team, it's hard for them to practice pass defense because they don't work on it that much offensively. All right, and Fox Creek has taken them apart a little bit in the secondary tonight.
Here comes Swires. Gets in the middle and runs hard. Going to pick up lots more than what you might have thought. Gets to the 30-yard line. He'll be close to another Predator first down. They gave him 9 yards. He's on the 30-yard line. But it's second down and one.
For Fox Creek.
It's interesting the way they call plays. Charlton runs to the bench. Every play, gets the play from his coach and runs back to the huddle. He gets a workout just doing that.
That's a little bit of old school, too. Used to be you'd send a guard in and out. And Paul Brown started that, I believe. He was the first one to do that with the messenger guards.
Here comes Swires again. He's in the open field, fighting hard inside the 10.
Swires on the carry.
Swires gets inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll bring a Chandler Law Firm first and goal.
First and goal.
You know, ever since the second quarter and now into the third quarter here, Fox Creek's offense has the defensive heads on Williston-Elko. They're spinning. Okay. One of the phrases that a lot of coaches use when they use the spread offense is, we're going to spread you and then we're going to shred you. And that's exactly what's going on here tonight in the second quarter and in the third quarter so far. They've got them spread out all over the field. They're not doing a great job covering the pass, and it's opening some running lanes also. Major improvement.
Interesting turn of events there as they stopped the clock, and I thought they were going to send everybody to the bench, but then they changed their minds. Swires fighting hard. Gets to about the 6-yard line, picks up
Swires
about 3. Second down
2.
and goal from the 6.
Allen on the stop for the Blue Devils. Second and goal for the Predators.
Tyshawn Allen in on that stop, and he's been all over the field tonight. And that was a good open field tackle that he made. Looked like Swires had some running room, reacted well, made the nice tackle. Called his number a few times tonight. He's an aggressive football player and a good tackler.
So 6 yards from the Tyler Tire end zone and bringing this to a one-possession game. Now Charlton going to keep inside. He's going to make it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fox Creek. And there goes a 15-yard penalty as Charlton went up and dunked the football on the goal. That's something you don't see in high school, but that will probably not be greeted with a congratulations from his coach.
Penalty marker on the play.
That'll be a dead ball foul and assessed on the kickoff, I would imagine.
You know, sometimes when you have the coach actually knows and gives permission to do that at the end of a ball game, you know, when it's not going to make a difference. I'm not so sure they like that going on for a 15-yard penalty in the middle of the game.
Will be enforced on the kickoff.
So it will be enforced on the kickoff. Charlton, we'll have to see if we've got the replay on that. I don't know. I've seen anybody do that. He went up and dunked the ball over the crossbars. Here's the extra point try. It's up. And no good. It was blocked.
It was blocked.
So, if nothing else, in that excitement, Williston is pulled within 7 points after trailing 34-7, 3 unanswered touchdowns, and they're back in this game.
Fox Creek is right back in the game. Let's see the replay on that last score.
It's a nice play.
It is a good play. And that's a nice job by the quarterback.
For so many teams do this, and here he goes. That's a pretty good splaying.
Referee right on the spot there. Nice dunk, kid. Here's 15 yards. The bad news is that's probably, and I say probably, going to give Williston-Elko good field position. They're lining up their deep receiver right now on the 35. I think he better back up just a little bit.
On the kick for the Predators.
And I'm sure that the coach will say, son, they don't need 15 yards. They've got Shaky Chisholm, who's already had a career night in the first half, and he's lined up, as Coach said, deep to receive, but they've been kicking it sort of poochy right in the middle of the field. Let's see what they come up with here. 15-yard penalty takes it all the way back to the 25-yard line.
I think he's going to kick this one deep. And where they're standing, I think he can kick it over their head, frankly.
Let's see if that's what he tries to do here. He did try to kick it further, and it's going to roll and stops. That's a great kick. Now Chisholm, always dangerous with the ball coming across the field. Good job of containment of turning him back in, but he's still going to get him across the 50 into Predator territory.
James Bryan on the tackle for the Predators.
And 10. Chandler Law Firm first down at the 48-yard line.
And that penalty did hurt him a little bit. That's outstanding field position for Williston-Elko. Only time they've been stopped was the last time they had the ball in the first half. And they got stopped by a penalty and then ultimately a fumble. Let's see if they can pick it back up offensively. They need to score.
Chisholm had 3 touchdowns in the first half, 1 for 4 yards, but 2 of the other ones 45 and 58 yards.
Lined up in a power formation that time with 2 blocking backs on the right-hand side. Then they run a little counter action coming back.
And that's Fabian Bing.
Yep.
Well, picked up a measly 6 yards.
A little bit of a wrinkle.
Second down and 4.
And Bing seems to be a little dinged. Yeah, he's coming out. They got a replacement for him. I don't know. Now that could be a problem.
And here comes Chisholm. And he's dragging big number 73, Hunt. Got a hold of him.
On the carry.
Chisholm literally was dragging him along down the field. Hunt, one of the bigger players for Fox Creek, had to hang on for dear life, and I think we're going to get a measurement. So they'll bring the chains out to see if they have the first down.
Timeout for a measurement.
We don't want Hunt to get too worn out here. He's probably got a dance tomorrow night or something like that he's supposed to go to as the king, so we want him to be ready to, put on his dancing slippers.
Yeah,
don't they still do that?
I think they probably do. Yeah, they used to do it the night of the games, though. Didn't they?
I don't think it was always the night of the game. I think a lot of times they did it the night of the game, but sometimes they would do it the next night.
I'm not so sure that's not something that they did back when you were.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Back in the dark ages.
2 tight ends, wishbone formation. Here comes Chisholm, runs hard. By the way, he did pick up the first down. He's going to pick up about 5 on that carry. They're doing it a little at a time this time. Second down and 5 coming up.
I was just going to say the yardage is getting a little tougher for Williston-Elko to pick up. They had some big plays in the first half. End of the second quarter and here into the third quarter, the yardage has come a little tougher. There's a good defensive stop.
Chisholm on the carry.
By the way, we saw a different quarterback for Williston. Parker is back in quarterback for Williston here in the second half.
And we're mentioning his name a lot, but number 73, Brian Hurt, once again, the king in on the tackle. He was the initial tackler on that play.
Gain of a yard, 3rd down and 4. Sure, this is 4-down territory. All right. Chisholm got spun at the
Well, he was a blocking back that time.
Fagan's on the carry.
Fagans was carrying the ball, I believe.
I think you're right.
Gain of 4. 1st down for the Blue Devils.
It's nice to be in a press box where we've got windows open and we can sort of see out the windows much better than last week. But
on the stop
it sure is dark in here.
Yeah, Deshaun Mays was the ball carrier actually that time. Chisholm was one of his
1st
blockers.
and 10, Williston-Elko
He picked up
from
the
Fox
first.
Street 27.
A little equipment problem right here. There they go. Take care of it.
They pick up the 1st down. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Now a whistle and a flag thrown at delay of the game. So Williston getting the uniforms straightened out, cost him 5 yards.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. The referee's letting him fix his uniform. They got to call timeout and let the kid fix his shoe. My heavens. And not an official timeout. Just let him get it done unless it's going to take, an extended period of time. Most officials say, hey, fix it and let's go. Put your mouth guard in. Let's go. Delay a game. I can't believe that.
Spoken like a true coach. All right, here comes Chisholm. Chisholm going to try to get to the edge. He's around. He's going to pick up 5 or 6.
Chisholm on the carry. Penalty marker on the field.
Probably going to be a hold.
Here's our referee.
Oh, face mask.
Face mask against Fox Creek.
Face mask call against the Predators.
That's a 5-yard variety. So Chisholm picked up 6, add 5 more, and now it remains 1st down.
They're calling it first
and 5, or 4. Short 5. Now getting outside is Mays. Mays is cut down as he turns the corner. He got up to around the 10. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 11. That'll be good enough for another Chandler Law Firm
down
1st and 10.
Creek 11.
They'll still be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
And he's just a little frustrated. Has some running room.
For more local scores.
Just got knocked off his feet.
3rd quarter, Silver Bluff.
He probably felt like he should have been able to keep it balanced, but
that man knocked his breath out. The way he landed flat on his back. He went to the sidelines. There's Chisholm fighting through. He's inside the 5, just short of the goal line. Down to the 2, maybe the 1.
And that's a great run. And I know that's not one of his big runs, but his vision on that play was terrific. He hit off right tackle, broke it back against the grain, and picked up good yardage. Outstanding run.
Something different. Williston was scoring at will in the 1st quarter. They were taking a minute to 2 minutes off the clock. Now they've taken quite a bit of time off the clock. Of course, the first possession was Fox Creek's. Now Williston into the end zone with the touchdown.
Dunbar on the carry.
And Dunbar scores.
They're spreading the ball around a little bit more. Dunbar, a senior running back. And you said it earlier, prior to the season, they talked at Williston about the number of running backs that they had that they could, use. And we're seeing a bunch of them tonight.
So they'll line up and go for 2. And there's Chisholm into the end zone. for the two-point conversion.
Two-point conversion attempt is good.
So Fox Creek fought back to within a touchdown. Now it's extended to 15 points as Williston leads 42-27 over the home team, Fox Creek, here on homecoming night. We'll take a break and be right back.
Hey, what do you think that sign says?
Eat more what is Well, it's the start of a word. Something like eat more cheese or eat more chili.
Chocolate. Eat more chocolate.
No, it's chowder.
Chimichangas. Cheesecake.
Chewing gum. It could be chewing gum.
That's not how you spell chicken. I'm pretty sure.
Half lemonade, half ice cream. Frosted lemonade, starting at 240 calories.
Williston leads Fox Creek.
50-50.
4:08 left to go in the third quarter, and that was a pretty good answer by Williston. Fox Creek scores,
We'll read the number for tonight's
cuts it to a touchdown. Williston comes out. Not only do they score, but they sustain a drive and run some of the clock, which is going to be to their advantage now.
Very good drive. And this might turn out to be, before we're done,
we're
only in the third quarter, it might be one of those games where the team that gets the ball last wins the football game. Okay, because Fox Creek has been very impressive offensively themselves. This part of the ball game.
That ticket, please report to the spirit table.
Everyone on the lookout for Eric Russell for a Auto Tech sideline report, which I think that perhaps
Johnson, the
homecoming court was talking to all of it. You like that job, I think. He's young enough. All right. Kicks this one down the sidelines. It goes out of bounds. So Fox Creek will take over at the 35-yard line. Chandler Law Firm, 1st and 10. A lot of good games going on around the area. Our halftime scores. We know that Aiken was up 7-0 on North Augusta. And Strom Thurmond was up on South Aiken 20-13. And Midland Valley was up 15-7 over Silver Bluff. So everything one touchdown between the leaders at halftime.
And the first impression I have of that, the two Aiken schools are playing better football this year than they have in the past. The recent past. And I know years ago they were both dominant, but very good lately.
So there's Green, the first time we've seen KJ Green in a little while.
KJ Green on the carry, gain of 3.
He gained 3 yards.
Tyler for the Blue
Second
Devils.
down and 7.
Second down and 7 for Fox Creek.
One of my surprises tonight, I really thought Williston would do a little better job defensively. In the first quarter, they seemed to be just stopping everything that the Predators threw at them. But lately, they've given up some yardage.
Especially through the air.
Yeah.
Let's see if the Predators go back to the air. Nope, going to keep it on the ground. Come hard. Going to be short of the first down
KJ
by
Green
a couple
on
of
the
yards. Again, KJ Green gets the
Gain
call.
of about 4. Leon Green on
When
the
they
top
opened the
for Blue
game,
Devils.
Green had the
Third and 3
workload of the offense. That got switched around a little bit to passing into Swires. Now he gets back into the action. Third down and a long 2. Hands off. Turns inside. Going to be swarmed. Going to lose a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down.
KJ Green.
Now early in the game, Fox Creek went for it on 4th down. At this, actually, they were even further back on the field. You got to think they do it again.
And that was Deshaun Allen again in on the tackle. His name has come up a lot tonight. And they're going for it.
4th down and 3, as they lost a half a yard.
And there's confusion over that. They don't have a defensive back down here. Here he comes.
Turning over. And moving out of the pocket, stops, throws it up for grabs. That's probably out of bounds.
Called pass incomplete.
And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Williston-Elko will take over 1st and 10.
After Fox Creek had pulled within a touchdown, Williston answered with a touchdown themselves, extended it to 2 touchdowns, and now they'll have the ball back with 1:59 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They'll start at the Fox Creek 43-yard line.
And we can credit that turnover on downs to the defensive line for Williston. They put pressure on Charlton, didn't have a chance to really get anything on that throw.
Not so sure that they wouldn't have minded Charlton getting outside and running it, picking it up himself, but that wasn't going to be there. So here comes Williston again. Oh, hit behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to lose 2 yards.
Yeah. And I'm going to have to say his name again, Brian Hurt, number 73, in on that tackle.
Brian Hurt on the stop for the Predators.
And Andre Dunbar on the carry.
2nd down and 13 for Williston-Elko.
2nd down, 12. Loss was 2.
And Dunbar may want to know whether the offensive linemen really like him or not. He's taken a couple shots in the backfield when he's carried the ball.
This time, several Fox Creek players jumped offside, so that'll be an easy 5 for Williston as they'll walk that off.
Offsides call against the Predators.
Takes it to the 40-yard line.
We'll bring up
2nd down and 7
for the Blue Devils.
Now somebody had to draw him offsides, and I got to give credit to Parker because there were 3 or 4 people that moved, not just one.
Williston quickly to the line. Goes quickly, and here comes Chisholm running hard. You know, that's pretty amazing. He picked up 4.5 yards. Didn't look like he went far, but still 4.5 yards.
3rd and 3 for the Blue Devils.
3rd down, 3.
Derek Waldrop on the tackle for the Predators.
Definitely Fox Creek has adjusted, doing a better job of making the plays to hold Chisholm down. Now a great play in the backfield. Chisholm was the blocking back on that.
Stop in the backfield,
that did no good whatsoever.
Brian Hurt on the tackle for the Predators.
See, that was Deshaun Mayer with the ball.
Well, one of the adjustments that they've made on defense is they've got 11 guys on the snap of the ball. There's 11 guys within 5 or 6 yards of the line of scrimmage. Tough to run against that.
4th down and about 8 for the Blue Devils.
Big loss all the way back to the 41-yard line. So it's 4th down and 8. And I believe that the clock will run out, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter.
At the end of
so
the
3 quarters are in the books. That's the lowest scoring quarter we've had tonight. A touchdown from both teams. Our score after 3 quarters, Williston 42, Fox Creek 27. We'll take a break and come back for the exciting finish of tonight's Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
You can smile.
I love to smile. I was so pleased that I could get all of my dentistry work done in just one visit.
You can smile.
Painless. That's how I would describe it.
Here at the Center for Dentistry, it has been a wonderful experience. With the comprehensive nature of this office, this one office, I can bring my family here and we can have it all done at one place.
You can smile.
Center for Dentistry, 1391 Silver Bluff Road, Aiken.
(42-27) into 3 as we start the 4th quarter.
The Fox Creek 41-yard line.
Well, let's hold on. Williston on 4th down, getting ready to go for it. No, they're going to punt. This is something it's new to us. We have not seen a punt tonight. Stand by for an Autotech sideline report. Little pooch kick. And this is why you don't see many punts, but this is going to be effective enough. It goes inside the 30, out at about the 26-yard line. That's where Fox Creek will put it in play. All right, now down to the sidelines. Fox Creek Autotech sideline report with Eric Russell.
Yes, North Augusta has opened up a 19-7 lead on Aiken in the fourth quarter. Elsewhere, South Aiken is battling back, and they have Strom Thurmond has a 34-27 lead late in the third. At last check, there was about a little under 2 minutes left in the third there. And Silver Bluff is clinging to a 16-15 lead over Midland Valley in that game.
Wow, a lot of things going on in those two games. All right, Eric, thank you very much for the update. We go back. Fox Creek starts off the fourth quarter quickly out in front. Here comes Hightower. He's trying to split two defenders. And he was shortly going to go. Doe caught him, brought him down. It's good enough for another Chandler Law Firm first down at the 43-yard line. That was a nice-looking play.
Yeah, really well executed. He had a quick screen and had a blocking lineman out in front of him. There comes, and that probably is our king again. He pulled out there, the tackle pulls out there and took care of the defensive back. And actually, that time it was Cameron Dunn, number 75.
Yeah,
good movement.
Dunn did a good job getting out and getting a block to set Hightower free. All right, 43-yard line. Charlton back to pass, going to go long. He's got his man Hightower out there. Oh! Not able to bring it in. He got turned around. He was facing inward, had to spin around, look back toward the sidelines, and could not haul it in.
And he had his man beat again. Close. I think maybe he got a little distracted.
Tried to run a little bit before he got the ball. So Fox Creek back. Swires looks for a hole, breaks through, wrestling down. He gets to the 50, just short of the 50. It's going to bring a third down and 3. And this is where Fox Creek has had a difficult time in third down short situations.
3 for Fox Creek.
Well, I think we can safely say that we know they're going for it. They're not going to punt the football here. They'll go for it with 2 plays. If needed.
Big handoff. He's going to get outside. Oh, he stopped as he crossed the 50. It's going to be a yard short. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. Looked like he was going to turn inside. Green had the ball. But Williston came up quick, closed the hole.
The Blue Devils.
And again, another 4th and short.
For the Predators.
It's a long one. Just inside Blue Devil territory. They make the call on the sidelines. Charlton comes in.
I think it's going to be Charlton handling the ball this time.
Splits 3 wide to the right. Brings 1 back across. Now they're going to have to call timeout. And I think that was one of those cases where coaches looked at it and said, no, that's not.
It's not what we want.
That's not what we're trying to get done. And they used their first timeout of the second half. 42-27, 9:54 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
South Aiken 27.
Coach, what you run here?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to, like I said, if it were me, there's 2 options. They can give it to their running back. I'd be moving the ball a little bit, and they've only got a couple of yards to pick up. But I think I'd run one of those plays where Charlton fakes it to him and then is coming out with it and has the option to run it or throw it. And the first option would be run the football and get us the first down. The second option, complete the short pass.
At the start of the fourth quarter,
they'll have to make the 48-yard line. They're just over the 50-yard line. 3 split wide to the right, 1 to the left. This was the formation they were in before man came in motion, and I think this is what they want to go with.
Okay.
Just keep them all to the right and come back to the left as coach called it. And what a tackle. Oh, it's going to get a horse collar. And that was quite a tackle to come up and make a big play. Number 55, Daniel Smith, came up and stopped him short of the first down. However, it was a little bit extracurricular. And I think it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Personal foul, face mask call. I thought it was more of a horse collar myself. But let's take a look.
Replay. Blue Devils.
I like the call. Look, I mean, it made sense to me. All right.
15-yard penalty. Fox Creek will have it 1st and 10. At the
Miranda's head
4-yard line.
Neck. I'm not sure whether he grabbed the face mask or not from that angle.
Well, from that picture right there, Caleb's holding his face mask, so he probably knows as well as anybody.
But it's 15-yard walk-off to the 34-yard line. Keeps Fox Creek in business. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10.
And, you know, Daniel Smith, the nose guard, he did beat the blocker that time. It's a shame that he got called for the big penalty.
Got it away, and
I think he caught.
Yes, they say it was a catch. What a
catch. Incomplete. Intended for
Dallas Calhoun.
Flag on the play.
There's some flags on the play. They announced that it was incomplete. And they're discussing.
Don't call personal foul, I think.
Personal foul targeting is the call.
Wow.
Now that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And it looks like they're going to march it off from where it occurred. So I would say that he did catch it. Because if it wasn't, I believe that he'd come back. No, they're going to say it was incomplete pass. They're going to come back to the 34-yard line and walk off 15 more. Here is the specs. Did you see this replay?
And Derek Youngblood is not happy with this call. Let's see if we can pick it up.
It looked like head-to-head maybe.
Let's run that again. Let's take a look at that.
Say shows super slow. I don't know. That's
the Williston-Elko 19-yard line.
That's difficult to call. I mean, maybe it was head-to-head, but he was also hitting it with his shoulder pads.
The official was right on top of it.
Yep, that's right. He's there. He should know what's going on.
And Green looked like he was going to go down. Cuts loose. Gets through the interior. Picks up a good 6 yards. Give him 8. Second down and 2.
Nice effort by Green. Great second effort.
Chisholm on the stop.
Give him 9. Ball spotted at the 19. No, the 10.
For Fox Creek.
2nd and 1. Fox Creek trails by 15. Be interesting to see if they go for 2. If they get it in the end zone. And now flags fly. I believe that's going to be a delay of game. Gracious, they've called that several times tonight. And that's
game call against the Predators.
That was pretty quick.
That's quick to me too.
2nd and 6.
Five-yard penalty. 2nd down 6. Did that little shake and bake move. Now here comes Williston on the pickoff. He's got blockers in front of him. Looks like he's got speed. No. And boy, Swires came out of nowhere.
I tell you what, Dalton Swires is a football player. Okay? If he wasn't there, I believe that's into the end zone. What a tackle. That's just terrific effort.
Keyshawn Ogletree with the interception. But Swires, watch this on the replay.
Ogletree's having a heck of a football game, too. I mean, he's done well.
He's looking around, looking at his blockers. I think right here he's saying, I think I'm going to go the whole way. Bang! Swires.
Wow.
46-yard line. Williston takes over on the turnover. 8:22 left in the ball game, and we'll see if Williston just tries to sustain a drive and run this clock.
Well, that's their offense. I mean, they've been in this whole ball game. It's no different.
Here comes Chisholm. You probably get a lot of Chisholm. He gets hit hard and he keeps running. He's over the 40 down to the 39-yard line.
Well, we said it about Green just a minute ago. He had a great second effort. That's terrific effort.
Gain of 15.
15 yards on that carry.
He's a big, strong football player for high school. There's no question about that. It's going to take a good tackle to bring him down. That's a nice effort.
We don't keep the yardage as the game goes on, but he's got to be well over 100 yards. He had 2 touchdown runs, one for 45 and one for 58, so
yeah,
that takes him over 100 right there, those 2 runs. He may be getting into the 170, 80 place. I think this is Mays.
Looks like number 2, Dunbar.
Mays on the carry.
I think.
Deshaun Mays.
Oh, Mays, okay.
Gain of 4.
Yep.
Picked up 4.
Burt Calhoun on the
second down
at
6.
Second down and 6 for the Blue Devils.
Oh, you're right. Dunbar on the carry. He seems like he's getting the short end of the stick.
He's shaking his head there.
Waldrop with a stop in the backfield.
Lost a yard. Third down and 7.
I'd like to see that one again on the replay when we get a chance. We got a chance.
Ping.
Oh, baby. Well done.
Well, that's Chisholm moving forward. That's going to be a 5-yard walk-off. Chisholm turns around and pats himself on the chest. My bad.
You know, he tried to be a little sneaky. He was going to try to reset, but that's a little too obvious.
You're as big as Chisholm is. You're not going to get away with much.
Third down and 12.
He's wearing number 7, but he might as well have a target on his back because everybody knows he's going to be carrying the football most of the time.
He was actually going to block on that one. Lost 5, obviously, a 5-yard walk-off. Third down and 12. Back to pass. Parker throws. He's got a man down there. Swires picks it off. Dalton Swires is something else, man.
Well, you know, there's guys on the field out there, and then there are football players on the field. And Dalton Swires is one of those football players. He's everywhere.
And he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's fast and he is tough.
Great effort. Great effort.
And he was open and just underthrew him a little bit, and Swires got back there and just makes the catch, makes the play.
And look at the difference. Looks like he's given up 4 or 5 inches in height to that receiver, at least, maybe more, and he makes the interception. Wow.
So, the good news for Fox Creek fans is they have the ball back at the 16-yard line. Bad news is they have 84 yards to go to pull within one score, and only 5:57 left to score twice. So it's a difficult road for Fox Creek to get to where they want to get to. But after we saw the first half and the way the first half ended, anything's possible.
Yeah, at the end of the first quarter, I thought this was going to be a rout. It's no rout. Both teams have played very, very well offensively.
I think what we'll see here is they'll go back to that long pass. They've had success throwing it long. They actually had a long one that Hightower wasn't able to bring in on the last drive. All right, let's go down to the sideline where Eric Russell has an Auto Tech sideline report. Eric.
Yes, Ed. Strom Thurmond has scored another touchdown. DeAndre Ryan picked off Bowen Smith and returned it 40 yards, and they've taken a 41-27 lead in that game. In Aiken's game with North Augusta, Aiken was going into the end zone, but they couldn't convert on the 4th down, so it's still 19-7 in that one. And with time running out late in the game.
All right, Eric, thank you for those reports. In those two games, even though the Aiken squads apparently have given them tough battles, looks like they're going to turn out pretty much the way we thought they might. All right, here we go. Fox Creek with the ball. Hightower makes some people miss and gets outside, picks up some good yardage. And that's what they're going to need. Some big.
To Heron.
Well, that was Heron.
Yep.
Again, that 8 and that 9. They got the flap on the back.
Jonte Heron, little bubble screen this time. And nice moves. Scary.
Hightower split wide to the left. Heron to the right with 2 other receivers. Now a handoff to Green. Green comes up the middle, gets some room. He's going to pick up about 8 yards.
KJ Green on the kick.
Clock will continue to run.
Gain of 8.
Second down, 2. Ball spotted at the 43-yard line.
On the stop for the Blue Devils. 2nd and 2 for Fox Creek.
Now 3 split wide to the left, 1 to the right. Drops back to pass. Looking downfield, got a man.
He's got him.
Hightower. Now he gets pushed out.
They're going to call
bounds.
interference, I'll bet.
And here comes the flag. It's a little late now. He was out of bounds. The pass was going to be out of bounds, but he was face masked by the Williston player. If we get a chance to see the replay, you'll see him coming up in his face without looking back for the ball and pushing the offensive player out of bounds. Interference is the call against Williston-Elko. They'll go back and walk off 15 yards. Won't be where the interference occurred. But it does get the ball into into Blue Devil territory to the 42-yard line, and it does stop the clock. 5:01 left in the game.
You know, now the call's been made and everything, but the receiver was 5 yards out of bounds, it looked like on that replay.
Yeah.
Can you call interference when the guy's already off the field? I don't know. Obviously you can.
Obviously, yes, you can. Okay, here comes Green. He gets outside. He's on the edge. 30, 25. Run out of bounds around the 20, inside the 20. It's like the 17-yard line.
And Fox Creek has gone from no offense in the first quarter to a fast strike offense the whole rest of the ball game. Fun to watch. They're doing a great job offensively.
Spot him at the 15-yard line, out of bounds. Great run by KJ Green. Now Swires in the backfield next to Charlton. Hands off. This is Swires. Swires running hard inside the 10 down to the 9. Clock continues to run.
Gain of 6.
And that's another one of those runs where he was hit twice, still picked up yardage.
Gain 6, 2nd down and 4.
Second and 4 for Fox Creek.
3 split wide to the right. Hightower splits wide to the left. Takes a snap. He's going to run to his left, and he fumbled the ball, but fell right on it. It came right back to him. He lost 2 yards. So with 3rd down.
Marcus Doe on the
they say he lost 3. 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 8 for Fox Creek.
Daniel Smith, the nose guard, caused that fumble.
Rolling to his right. Has some time, throws it, and it's picked off. Williston with another interception. Bringing it upfield. He's not going to get too terribly far, but the damage is done. He's at the 10-yard line.
Devon Sanders.
Yes, Devon Sanders on the interception, number 33.
So the ball is at the 12 to the 10-yard line. 3:23 left to go in the game. Predators trail by 15. And precious time left to score twice. He had a receiver, as we see the replay. He overshot him.
Yeah, that's tough. There was a defender right there, and then there was a defender behind, and he threw that ball while he was off balance, wasn't able to get set. That's a tough throw.
Now Williston going to call a timeout.
Timeout.
Talk about what they want to do, and I imagine the coach is going to talk about the fact that let's keep the ball on the ground, protect the ball, and make them use their timeouts if nothing else right here. Even if you don't pick up a first down,
sure,
you got a 2-touchdown lead.
That's right, but like we said earlier, they're going to run the regular offense. I mean, the regular offense is designed to just grind out the clock and occasionally break one, as they've done frequently tonight, and it goes all the way for a touchdown. But they'd be very happy here to just move the clock, run it out, go on home to Williston with a win.
Well, Fox Creek, as Coach, you alluded to it earlier, looked like Williston was going to just run away with this. They were up 34-7 on Fox Creek. Fox Creek made a game of it, got back within a touchdown at 34-27. Williston scored, went for 2, got the 8 points, and that's the 15-point lead. And Williston's ready. And they keep the ball on the ground, middle of the field.
And they better hold on to that football, because people are going to be slapping at it, grabbing at it, poking it, punching it.
Chisholm on the carry. Gain of 4.
And the interesting in the first quarter, I think the score was 20-7. Early in the second quarter, it was 34-7. There's been no scoring in the fourth quarter here. So despite the fact that the defense has played a little bit of bend, don't break, both of them, they've made some big plays, interceptions, to keep the other team off the board. And this is Dunbar. And Dunbar finally breaks one for a big run after getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage several times.
And he's happy about that one.
That's got to make him feel better.
Finally, that a baby. and there's the only problem. They have 11 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. If you do happen to pop it, you're going to pick up some yardage. I don't blame them for doing that, though. I think it's been great for them. They've made it very, very tough on Williston-Elko to move the football.
It's a 29-yard run. He was very close to breaking that.
Once again, everybody's up there.
And there goes Chisholm through there, and he may go the distance. Don't think there's going to be anybody to catch him. And that is a touchdown, and that is a 57-yard touchdown run. And I believe that will take him over the 200-yard mark for the night.
I'm sure it does. I don't have it in front of me yet, but I'm sure he's going to be over 200 yards.
Well, you take the 45, the 58, and the 57-yard, that puts him at 150,
that's pretty close right there.
160 yards right there. And he's certainly got 40 yards on top of all of that.
You know, they give up the touchdown here, but you know what I love about what Fox Creek did tonight? Right from the first quarter, they sold out. They came here to win the football game tonight. They were going to put it all on the line. They went for it in their own territory. They've had all-out attempt to stop the running game here with 11 people up front. You know,
you're right.
What can you say?
And they get the 2-point conversion to make it 50-27. So when people open the paper tomorrow, they'll say, well, Williston really put it on Fox Creek, but that won't tell the story of tonight's game.
It turned into a good football game. I think it's a foregone conclusion at this point, obviously, but nevertheless, it was a good football game. Both teams worked their offenses.
We had Fox Creek stopped at the 1 yard line to end the first half.
Yep.
I mean, that's 7 points there.
And 2 interceptions.
And 2 interceptions inside the 10-yard line here in the second half. So this could have gone much differently. But you got to give Williston credit. They have battled. They got on top, saw it slip away, and they could have panicked, but they didn't. And they're going to win going away now. 1:56 left to go in the ballgame. Kicks it high in the air. And here comes Hightower. Hightower going to stop and reverse fields. And now
directing traffic.
He's got some blockers now. Stops. And I believe he ran about 70 yards, and he got to the 36-yard line.
You know, both of the games in the last 2 weeks that we've done, that play is indicative of some of the fun that we see out there. I mean, that was a heck of a run by Hightower.
Raiders will take over first.
He's got some
fun to watch.
We've seen some good ones this year.
The only people that don't think it's fun are the defenders trying to stop you when you're running all over the field back and forth.
And we'll see one of the best ones, Tansy Richardson, next week at South Aiken as they'll take on Spring Valley. At the Stomping Grounds, they played Strom Thurmond tight tonight. Looks like they'll come up short. Calhoun makes the catch for a short gain.
Pass complete to Calhoun. Gain of about 3. Mays on the stop for the Blue Devils. 2nd and 7 for Fox Creek.
This will go down in the loss column for Fox Creek, but they're going to be a good football team and make some noise, I do believe.
I think so, too. Remember, we're not in the region play yet. When they get into the region, I'm not going to be surprised if they don't make another fine run toward the region championship. I mean that. They did it last year, and I think they have the ability to do it again this year. Offensively. Defensively, some question marks, but offensively, I think they're pretty daggone good.
Calhoun made the catch. Got it out to the 45-yard line, 3rd down and 1. Drag down. KJ Green does pick up the first down, though.
Gain of 3.
Gets out to the 48. They'll move the chains. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Fox Creek.
Daquan Culbertson. We haven't called his name much tonight, but that was a pretty aggressive tackle. Looked like a bull rider.
Jumped up in the air and let gravity do the rest. Goes out under pressure, going to run.
There you
Somebody
go.
hard, goes out of bounds just past the 50 to the 49.
Charlton on the keeper.
In the Blue Devil territory. Clock continues to run, so they didn't stop the clock. So he did not go out of bounds. Fox Creek did call timeout. Stay tuned. At the end of tonight's game, which will be 31.1 seconds away from now, we'll be naming our most valuable player. That is the Tal Wilkins Center for Dentistry MVP. And I got a pretty sneaky suspicion as to who I think that will be.
I do too. I've got my idea.
We'll see if Eric agrees with us or that we agree with each other.
Yeah, sometimes you fool me, you know. I don't know which game you've been watching. No.
I'll tell you what, it'd be fun to pick Dalton Squires in the losing effort because he's just somebody who's fun to watch.
Well,
but he's outstanding for Fox Creek.
There have been a few outstanding performances on both sides tonight. And when we get to it, I've got a few things that I think need work for both teams.
And here comes Squires. Thought he was coming to open field, and now flag I believe that'll be a hold or a push in the back.
Williston-Elko 28-yard line.
And it was Calhoun. Calhoun was in the middle of a pile of people. He'd come back upfield. Give Fox Creek credit. They're out there battling, blocking the back against Fox Creek. That'll be 10 yards from the spot. I believe they'll still have a first down. And again, Dalton Swires gets some more yardage. I wouldn't be surprised if he has 100 yards rushing tonight.
Well, between he and Green, you know, both of them have had their moments tonight running the football.
Going to go deep down the field.
He's got him. He's got him.
Hightower's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fox Creek. They do not say die. 3.7 seconds left to go. And that'll make the score look a little bit more respectable.
$39 yards on the touchdown.
A lot of points put on the board tonight. 83 points from both teams with an extra point coming.
You know, this is one of those situations where Fox Creek is going to lose this football game, but, you know, their moms, the players' moms, their dads, their friends, the people at their school, they've got a lot to be proud of in this team tonight. They really played a heck of a football game. They made some special plays. They used their talent. Nothing to be ashamed of. They scored a lot of points tonight. They played hard, and they're still fighting here, even though it's a foregone conclusion at this point. But sometimes in a losing effort, you know, you don't get the credit that you deserve for the effort that you put out. They deserve a lot of credit tonight. They played a heck of a football game.
Yeah, Hightower and Heron are good wide receivers.
Yep.
Charlton showed us why he was the Aiken Standard Player of the Week from last week. They're gonna do some damage. And the king of homecoming, he played extremely well.
Yeah.
He was in on all kinds of tackles.
Okay.
And he plays offensive line, too.
Absolutely he does. And their team, they did a lot of good things. And then swinging over to the other side, Williston-Elko does what Williston-Elko does. They line up in a wishbone offense, say we're going to go 2 tight ends, we're going to put our 3 running backs in the backfield, and we're going to come straight at you, and we don't think you can stop us. And lo and behold, they were unstoppable on offense tonight. They scored a lot of points, and they deserve a lot of credit. They did a nice job running their offense. Both teams did.
And they've got Shaky Chisholm.
Yes, they do. And to be honest, he's a difference maker at this level. I mean, we're talking about 2 very small schools. They don't have, you know, 2,000, 3,000 kids going to these schools. And it's tough to come up with, you know, a real big, strong, tough football team year after year after year. So when you get a running back that is a cut above in terms of physique and in terms of talent, that's a huge difference maker, and that's exactly what we have for Williston.
It's amazing. They have Fabian Bing, who apparently got dinged up. We didn't see him much in the second half.
Yeah, he was obviously a little nicked as the game went on.
Victory formation for Williston. They take a knee, and that's going to be the game. And it was an offensive explosion here tonight. It got going. We were 1 minute and 12 seconds into the game when Williston scored their first touchdown. And we go 4 quarters later, and our final score, Williston 50, Fox Creek 34. And what was an excellent football game in the sense of a lot of exciting plays.
And it was fun to watch. And we saw some good football players use their talent. I'm impressed. Okay, both of these teams, once again, at the A level, they're going to be very, very, very competitive.
Well, again, you got to give Fox Creek credit. Williston looked like they were just going to slaughter Fox Creek when it was 34-7, and Chisholm had 3 touchdowns at that point. One was 58 yards, one was 45 yards. He got an easy 4-yard one that almost don't want to even count. And that got Fox Creek going. They got a long pass, 67-yard pass to Hightower, then a 66-yard touchdown pass to Heron, and they cut it 34-21. Then they came out and scored to start the second half and made it 34-27. But Williston got it going again, scored, made it 42-27. 2-point conversion was good, and then Shaky Chisholm added a 57-yard run. His 4th touchdown of the night, 2-point conversion, 50-27. The 39-yard touchdown pass to Hightower capped it off for Fox Creek as they go down 50-34. All right, that's our game. Stick around. We'll be naming the player of the week, the most valuable player in tonight's ball game, the Center for Dentistry most valuable player, when we return on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
We give very good deals. We don't have the overhead and the dock fees and all the junk that all the newer, fancier dealers do. So people like that hometown atmosphere, and it works for us. And so we continue to do what works for us. And so we just like to keep it plain and simple. You come see us, you'll be glad you did.
Weekends are for resting, relaxing, and recharging your batteries. A good weekend can also give you the time to catch up on business you couldn't get to during the week. For Security Federal Bank customers, that means banking business. What does 7-day banking mean to your banker? More importantly, what does it mean to you? At Security Federal Bank, being open 7 days a week means just that. That's why our Southside branch on Whiskey Road in front of Target is open for business every day, even Saturday and Sunday. We're proud to be the only bank to be open 7 days a week in Aiken County.
Since 1970, Bragg Heating Company has been keeping Aiken and the surrounding communities comfortable. Our factory-trained staff can keep you on top of the latest in heating and cooling technology, and our complete metal shop allows us to make any specialty piece your home may need. We recommend the best systems for your home: Trane, Carrier, Mitsubishi Ductless, and Bosch geothermal systems. We accept most major credit cards and offer financing, so when you need your system maintained, repaired, or replaced, call Bragg Heating Company. We're here to make you comfortable.
Were you hurt on the job? Are you trying to keep your work comp payments? Do you feel like no one is listening? Your employer, the company doctor, the insurance company? Well, we're listening. Our workers' compensation team has helped hundreds of injured South Carolinians. Call us now and let us listen to you. For a free consultation, call 803-644-5335 or visit thechandlerlawfirm.com.
You can count on Chandler.
Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, founded in 1963, family owned and operated for 50 years and dedicated to customer service with safety of your family, our top priority. Tyler's Tire is a full-service tire retail, tire repair, and automotive repair facility with ASC certified mechanics. Located in 2 locations, 1019 Richland Avenue West and 1518 Whiskey Road. Let our family take care of yours. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center.
You've heard of 6 degrees of separation? In Aiken, it's more like 1 or 2. It's a rare day that I don't go to a grocery store and see a former patient, their mother or father, or son or daughter. That's the nature of practicing medicine in a relatively small town, especially emergency medicine. But that's exactly what got me into practicing medicine in the first place, making that personal connection and helping people I know.
People you know, healthcare you trust. Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
Final score tonight, Williston over Fox Creek 50-34. And a barn burner with lots of offense. While you were away, Williston gathered on their side of the field and held hands and made a huge circle that stretched from the 50-yard line all the way to the goal. We don't know exactly what that represented, whether it was just being happy of getting to play together or whether we have something going on there, but it was a an interesting moment. Even the Fox Creek people on their side of the field stopped and watched the Williston people in the big circle. Coach got in the center and spoke to the crowd, and who knows? We don't know exactly what it was.
No, but we do know that it was the football players, it was their cheerleaders, it was their moms and dads, it was the coaching staff. And one of the things that I have been really impressed with over the years, Williston, it's one of those things that you hear about all the time about Friday Night Lights and so on. The town of Williston-Elko, boy, they really support their football team. When we go up there, the tailgating is great, and that circle there and holding of hands between not only the players but their fans and their families, pretty daggone impressive. All right, it means a lot to that community. This football team's success is very important to them.
It is, and that is a group. When you go to college games, pro games, you see everybody tailgating. Most of the high school games, we don't see it that much, but Williston, they are out there. The city shuts down, and they all come out to the stadium in Williston and tailgate before the game, and it's a pretty incredible place to go and see a high school football game. And speaking of tailgating, our ultimate tailgate sponsor is Unique Expressions on Whiskey Road. And if you're thinking about tailgating, whether it's high school, whether it's college, whether it's professional, Unique Expressions has everything you need for tailgating. And if while you're tailgating, oh, by the way, Unique Expressions is on Whiskey Road in the Mitchell Shopping Center. And while you're on Whiskey Road, go by Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A in Aiken on Whiskey Road in front of the mall. Annabelle, the cow, who did not make an appearance tonight because we're sitting in the dark and it's dark up here and we can't get her on camera. But Annabelle says, dream a little dream of chicken for breakfast in the morning. Go out to the mall and pick up your breakfast from Chick-fil-A. And we can put Annabelle up there on the screen and say, moo, that's what I said. Get me in there. Okay, folks, come see me at Chick-fil-A. I know that Ken is going to come see me. Annabelle, Chick-fil-A and Aiken, they supplied us with our pregame meal, and we appreciate them very much being a sponsor. All right. Eric is out running around trying to get the head coach from Williston and perhaps our player of the game or a player from Williston come over and talk to us a little bit. And, in fact, Eric is over there, and I suppose he's waiting to get somebody in there. Coach, any thoughts that we haven't said so far?
Well, the one thought I have, I'm going to save it until we get the player of the game because I think I know who that's going to be. But I do have one thought that, I think needs to be mentioned a little bit. I think both teams exposed a weakness of the other team tonight, okay? They both played very well. I was extremely impressed with their offenses, but they need a little work on defense. I think both teams have some things in defense that they've got to shore up. For Williston-Elko, I thought their secondary was suspect. And I think they were a little confused at times. I know they were flipping some people back and forth from side to side based on the formation, typical thing that a lot of teams do. But there was some confusion, and they left some receivers wide open. Once they had that problem, then it opened the running lanes too.
All right, so we have the winning head coach for Williston, and we'll ask him those questions. Eric, take it away.
So I'm down here with Derek Youngblood, and he after the game he was telling his team that their goal was 400 yards, and they hit it right about on the number tonight. What was it like out there for you guys in the run game? Obviously, Shakur had a big night, and you were able to do some things with some other guys.
Well, first off, I think we got to give a lot of credit to Fox Creek tonight. Coach Quinn and his staff have done a phenomenal job over here. I told our guys all week long that we've had some great football games with Fox Creek over the last few years, and this week wasn't going to be any different. We knew coming in offensively that they were going to do some things that were going to cause us some problems. We dressed 38 kids, but we don't play with about 15 or 16 guys. And Shakur played a ton of snaps on defense tonight. And, our goal was that we thought, well, we're just getting the wishbone tonight. We'll grind it out and minimize the number of times they could snap the football. And early on in the game, I'm going to be honest with you, we were scoring too fast. And we were going right back on the field, and it just kind of got to be a back-and-forth show there. But a lot of that goes back to Coach Quinn and his guys. And I just told Dalton Swires a while ago, he's my favorite football player of any kid that I've never coached. And I've got a tremendous amount of respect for him and the way he plays the game. Their quarterback is a good kid, and he's a great athlete as well. Our kids just, we just fought through adversity again, and that goes back to the thing that me and Eric have been talking about all year. Those first 3 ball games, we do that on purpose. That's not by accident. We want to strain our kids early, so that when we get in these games, midpoint of the year, and then once we get into region play, we feel like our kids can play with anybody.
All right, Ed, Coach, have any questions?
Yeah, Coach, this is Coach Brace up here in the box. I thought your offense was spectacular, and it was old-fashioned football. You lined up there and you just went toe-to-toe and said, here we come, and you can't stop us, and that proved to be true. You got a running back who's a man among boys out there, and that doesn't take anything away from the other team, but he's just a notch above, and that's great. But it seemed to me that there was some confusion in your defensive secondary tonight, and you just credited Fox Creek in the way they played their offense. But I think you need a little work on that, don't you?
Oh yeah, I mean we're far from a finished product over there on defense. We last year we lost about 6 starters on defense. We're still trying to figure out what guys are going to play over there. It's not an excuse. We got to coach them better, and and get ready for it. But again, I mean, a lot of that credit goes to Fox Creek. I mean, they did some things tonight that we were prepared for, and there's some things that we didn't. I thought we played well up front. I thought we were able to get some pressure on the quarterback at times. But we got beat on the deep ball, and that can't happen if you want to play as late into the year as we want to.
Well, that's the point that I'm making. You're going to be very, very good, as you always are, but you want to make it all the way to the end. I mean, that's what you're used to doing, and that's your goal, I know. And you're going to come against some teams that can do what they did to you tonight, and that is throw the football effectively.
That's right. That's true. And hopefully, we'll just continue, like I said, to get better. It goes back to the whole thing as a coach. I know that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those things that you don't practice against are things that hurt you the most. Yeah. Our kids are real good against stopping the wishbone if you come to practice and watch it, because that's what we do. And I'll be honest with you tonight, we've run more wishbone plays tonight than we did through the first couple of ball games. Yeah. We've been a 2-back spread team probably for the first 4 weeks of the year. Again, it just kind of went back tonight to what we thought was going to give us the best chance to win. Yep. But defensively, we've got a long way to go. Offensively, we were far from perfect. Of course, our offensive linemen, did a great job. I thought it was by far their best game of the year because, they were in there. All 11 of those guys were in the box. Yeah. And we found a way at times to put a hat on a hat and, just played well. Shakur had to take a lot of the carries. Fabian went out with an ankle early. We were having to rotate other guys in there just to kind of give him a break. But, he's a good player. Very humble young man. That goes back to his upbringing. And, we're just glad that he's here and glad that he's brought a new sense of leadership to our football program.
Yeah, and your offensive line, I agree with you. They opened some big holes there in that ball game tonight, and some of your backs got through there without being touched and going 40 and 50 yards.
Yeah, they did, and again, that's a testament to just how hard they work. And, they've caught a lot of flack. We really got 3 new starters up there on the front and just trying to kind of get those guys broken in, but they faced some pretty stiff competition early, and tonight was really no different in my opinion.
Well, one other thing for you, enjoy the win. Okay, it's always great to win a high school football game, and you deserve to win tonight.
Well, I mean, it's a good place to come and play. I hate that, with the new realignment that, this has kind of become a rivalry for us, and coming over here, and I hate that we're not going to be able to come back over here, and maybe me and Coach Quinn can get back together and get us a game for too much longer.
Real quick, Coach, we agreed with you. Dalton Swires is one of our favorite players to come watch.
I'm telling you, if I was a Madden player, I'd create a player, and that's where it would be. I mean, he's just, he plays the game. The kid played a ton of snaps tonight, and yes, he's a kid that he plays hard every snap. And I've never coached him, but he seems like a kid that's a great leader, and probably just he probably just welcomes all the reps that he gets.
Yeah, he plays 100 miles an hour. Now at the end of the game, your team, your coaches, your parents, everybody came out on the field and made a big circle. Tell us a little bit. Is that something you do at every game?
That's sort of what our community is about. We're a community that really strives to take care of our kids in our school building. We're not a community. We're 2 communities in one. But we just like to come together as a community at the end of our games and just have time to reflect on how we've been blessed. We feel like we have a great football program in Williston, but what we really have is a bunch of good kids. they come from a bunch of good parents. They do a good, great job of raising them. I'm just lucky enough to coach them. I'm a blessed man.
It was a nice moment. A very impressive win, and we appreciate you taking time to talk to us here.
Hey, we thank you guys, and they can stand for all y'all do for us, too. It's awesome.
Right. Thank you, Coach.
All right, man.
All right. It's Coach Youngblood, the head coach at Williston, and
impressive.
Yes.
He was impressive, too. I mean, we've talked about the players a lot. We talked about that circle of community, which was impressive. Impressive coach, and he sounds like the kind of guy that you'd like to play for.
All right, James, roll in, and we'll bring in our next guest.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tal Wilkins.
And I'm Dr. Brooke Ussery with the Center for Dentistry.
We, along with Aiken Center Television, would like to congratulate the most valuable player of the game.
Congratulations.
All right, and it was a consensus when you gain 300 yards rushing in one game, pretty much you're going to probably be our most valuable player.
It can't be anybody else tonight. Shakur Chisholm is an outstanding football player, and he was spectacular on offense, and he did a lot of things on defense, too. So congratulations, Shakur.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
All right, Shakur, and kind of your coach said that he wanted 400 yards from you guys. What were you able to do out there to put in your part to get the team to that?
Just go hard, try to motivate them before the game. What really got us, what really got me angry, they try to make us they homecoming. Like, we just a run over team. I'm like, man.
I'm sure when they looked at the schedule, they said, oh, why did we do that? Those things happen sometimes.
You're exactly right. You're supposed to pick somebody you can pick on for homecoming, not somebody that's going to run 400 yards on you.
Yes, sir. That's why I was telling it to you. I'm like, man, you pick teams that you're going to run over at homecoming, so they're expecting to run over us. So, we got to come out hard.
It does work against you sometimes, and y'all made them pay. I tell you, it's an outstanding effort. You had a run of 58 yards, a run of 45 yards, and another run 57 yards for touchdowns. That's just outstanding. Is that something you do every game?
Something I try to do, I try to lean on my try to push my line, man, because I got a real good line, man. They real disciplined. They try to go hard for me and the other running backs. We just try to push each other, get extra work after practice every day, not just some days. Every day we go hard every day. We deserve to win. We deserve to go hard.
I would think we would agree that you deserve to win.
Yeah, it was a great performance tonight, and you made it look easy sometimes. That's all I can say.
Do you like playing offense better than defense?
I like playing offense. I like scoring touchdowns, man.
Absolutely.
But, I like playing defense when they throw the ball. When they throw the ball a lot, I want to go catch interceptions. I want the ball. That's I'm a man. When the ball is in the air, I want to come down with it.
Right. Yep. You had 4 touchdowns tonight, so it's got to feel pretty good.
Yes, sir.
All right. And Youngblood said you emerged as one of the leaders of the team. What's that role been like for you and going into this game?
I mean, over my last 3 years in high school, I was trying to, I was being quiet, stepping back. Now that it's my senior year, I realized I only got, a couple more games at it, man. In high school, you only be in high school one time. So, I mean, I got to step up. I got to talk. I got to get this shy mood that I'm in and try to step up and try to win because I want to win the title, man. I want to get me a ring on my finger before I leave. So I push these guys every day. And we got some guys, juniors, DeMarcus. I mean, he a sophomore, DeMarcus. He go hard every day. You got Deshaun Mays. You got Case on the line. You got Daniel. You got Leon. A lot of my teams, man, every day we go hard. We try to push each other every day. That's the whole key of the thing. We go hard every day.
That's very impressive. Congratulations. Good win tonight, and good luck through the rest of the year. We hope we see you again.
Thank you, man.
All right. You'll be with your team and enjoy your ride back home to Williston.
Oh, yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
All right. Thank you. That is Shakur Chisholm, our most valuable player, our Tal Wilkins Center for Dentistry most valuable player, and impressive young man.
Yes, indeed. Did a good job, and he certainly is a good football player, and the coach says he's a great young man, too. That's good news.
And it's interesting. He was naming off his other teammates, which is always very impressive to me that they stop and think about the fact of somebody besides themselves. And he named off about 10 of them. So that's pretty good.
And there's a lot of good games out there. There's a lot of good sports out there. But when you hear something like that, it emphasizes one of the things that I believe, and that is that football is a great team sport, okay? And you have to rely on your teammates in this sport as much as any other.
Absolutely. That's true of the other sports as well. You're not very good unless you have a good team. All right, that's going to do it for tonight's Game of the Week, the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week. Final score, Williston 50, Fox Creek 34. Next week, we travel to the other side of town to South Aiken, where they will play host to Spring Valley. Bowen Smith will be back. He wasn't there the last time we were there. We look forward to seeing him. And, of course, Tansy Richardson, their all-star running back. But for tonight, for Ken Brace, our expert analyst, for Eric Russell on the sidelines, and for our director, James Grigsby, I'm Ed Gerardo. Thank you for joining us for the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week here on ASTV and WRDW. We'll see you next week at South Aiken. Good night, everybody.
Late for work or school again? Autotech can get your car or truck running smoothly in no time. Whether late model or classic, domestic or import, Autotech can get the hums and hisses out of your vehicle. Their state-of-the-art computer diagnostics can identify your problem and get you on your way. Bring your automobile today to 460 Silver Bluff Road across from Hitchcock Plaza. Autotech, mechanics you can trust with your family's safety.
You can smile.
I love to smile. I was so pleased that I could get all of my dentistry work done in just one visit.
You can smile.
Painless. That's how I would describe it.
Here at the Center for Dentistry, it has been a wonderful experience. With the comprehensive nature of this one office, I can bring my family here and we can have it all done at one place.
You can smile.
Center for Dentistry, 1391 Silver Bluff Road, Aiken.
At Specs Vision Center, we are focused on total eye care. Be it our large selection of designer frames, latest and contact lenses, or our great sunglass collection, we have just what you are looking for. Our doctors offer years of experience and use the latest technology to ensure a comprehensive eye examination. Late afternoon and Saturday appointments are available, so if you want the best in eye care, call Specs today at 642-9902.
Unique Expressions in the Mitchell Shopping Center is a treasure chest of gifts for all occasions. The Collegiate Collection is second to none. South Carolina, Clemson, Georgia, ACC or SEC. Support your favorite school. From clothing to mailboxes to tailgating items, Unique Expressions has them all. Handbags by Spartina and the Vera Bradley Collection, and a U.S. Post Office on site for your mailing convenience. Stop in today at Unique Expressions, 1521 Whiskey Road.
Choosing a physician you can trust with your family's health is an important decision. University Medical Associates has been dedicated to your health care for over 20 years, and Dr. Humans and his staff are ready to provide the quality care you and your family deserve. With short wait times, walk-ins and same-day appointments, an in-house lab by Quest Diagnostics, and 24-hour turnaround on sports physicals, it's no wonder Dr. Humans was selected Best Family Doctor in Aiken's Choice 2015. Come see us today, 934 Doherty Road in Aiken.
You finally found your dream home, but it needs a few tweaks. New windows, vinyl siding, maybe a sunroom. Who do you call to do the job right? Since 1963, Bates & Sons has been proud to offer quality products for your home, installed with unsurpassed workmanship. Check out our latest jobs on Facebook, and you could win one of our monthly giveaways. Visit our showroom on Vaucluse Road, or call 803-648-3581.
Yeah!
frosted lemonade starting at 240 calories.